Hey everybody! All right, welcome to Things Are Getting Sketchy, Coaster to Coaster edition. We are going to have three artists eventually, but right now we are sitting at two. We've got Mike Rooth and Hugh Rookwood. Gentlemen, how we doing?
Doing awesome, buddy. Doing awesome.
Yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, I'm doing awesome, man. I don't know how to say it. It's I lost my train of thought when you asked me. It's that awesome. That's how awesome.
Yeah. Didn't mean to throw you a curveball and asking you how things were going.
Oh my.
So let's get our first coasters picked, and then we will just start gabbing about your guys' week at the two conventions and all the new stuff.
I refuse to draw.
All right. Hey, we figure I did this wrong. 1 second. I got the wrong screen up. Let me get to the dice.
One of the cats got me today. I just noticed.
I don't even understand. I don't even understand.
Oh, it got me a couple times, man.
Like, what's going on?
We're getting there.
Do these things actually love you, buddy?
I mean, that's pretty close to the veins. Like, I don't know.
She's like, that cat was trying to take you out, buddy.
Going for a lethal strike on me, but that's terrible.
Make sure you sleep with one eye open, bully.
Yeah.
How many cats you got at the moment, Mike?
Just the two. Yeah, we always just got the two. Two boys, but it's because we've had a big plummet in temperature the last week or so, and since we've got home from our trip to Granite State, they've been hanging out on the bed. Like they've been crashing like on the bed and taking up all the leg room because they're giant cats. So so yeah, they're I guess one of them didn't like where my arm was and decided to leave a notification on my window. So yeah.
So Chad Park really quick popped in, so good evening. Not sure how long he's going to be here. Hurricane Fiona is just about to start to hit Newfoundland, so stay safe, Chad. Yeah, we got a couple other people.
Stay safe, Chad, man.
Yeah.
Posts from Barry and Troy Little.
Charles, if you can hear us, you too, buddy.
Yeah, everyone on the island.
Stay safe, man. To all our East Coasters, stay safe.
Yeah, I've heard from a few folks out there. There's a lot of people who still don't have power. A lot of people still don't have any, connectivity. But they're, I've heard from a few folks who've gone for like a 10-mile drive to find a signal, and then just to get, an all signals, everything's A-OK alert out. But yeah, it's pretty extensive damage that's going on out there. Pretty crazy, for sure.
Yeah. So, all right, so let's get the first one going here. So for Mike, you are going to have, all right, hope I'm going to get a name right here. Trey Warshin.
All right.
All right, Trey, if you are watching, buddy.
He's going to want magic, I think. He usually wants, doesn't he collect some magic sketches?
I think so.
I think so.
Oh, yeah, magic from New Mutants X-Men magic.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe that is him.
I think that's the guy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right on.
All right.
I'm ready for it.
Well, just give him a few more seconds to make sure. And so you go for Hugh. All right.
I ain't drawing shit.
All right. So for Hugh, we got Jennifer McCracken McLaren. McCracken McLaren now. So you got the Mc on that.
I was at the wedding of the McCracken McLarens. It was fantastic. It was a lot of fun.
The Outlanders.
So let's give her a second to. All right, Troy's letting us know she's here, so give us a second. Hey, Rob. Oh, Rob jumped in. Paul. Everyone's showing up. Hey, guys.
Oh, cool. What up?
And Barry said, moved off now. No damage here. Good. Plus,
right on.
Yeah, good to hear that, Barry.
That tree out of the way?
I saw that tree picture. Yeah. Yikes.
Bananas.
Judo chop it, Barry. Kung Fu Barry.
All right, we'll give Trey just a few more moments.
Yeah, no worries.
Roll again. No, not yet. He's still got the tree there. Hasn't Hong Kong food yet.
That's it, man. And don't you forget it.
Oh, Troy has chimed in. Jen wants Clifford the big red dog, but mad. So does that mean like mad dog or angry, like frothy mouth, or
yeah, like Rabeed Clifford? Is that it? You want Rabeed Clifford?
Perfect artist for it too.
Yeah,
100%. That's awesome.
All right, Trey. Well, hey, Eric, what's happening, buddy? As Rob said it, Cujo the big red dog. All right, so let's roll another one for you, Mike.
Right on.
All right. You know what? I don't think I've ever said his last name before. Neil McCohen? How do you spell it? Makohon.
Oh, is it like Macahan? Maybe
I've never heard it pronounced.
I've always said Macahan in my head, so I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. He's probably laughing his ass off right now.
Yeah,
going,
yeah.
No, man,
he's like, no,
it's so wrong.
Yeah, he's like, no, the M and the K are silent. Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Get it right, guys.
It's just Neil Man. Yeah. The middle bit is just all silent.
Oh.
What do you want, Neil?
All right, give Neil a second here. I think I saw him. Oh, wait, no, it was Paul that was watching on Twitch. Hey, Paul, what's up, buddy? Bum, bum, bum. All right, Neil, we'll come back to you. We'll get another one in here. All right, Nathan Duncan, are you around? I think I saw him earlier too. Nathan. And it's like I always wait for someone to respond, and I gotta remember that delay. I should actually type it in the chat room. All right, Nathan would like Beetlejuice.
No.
All right, Beetlejuice it is.
Excellent.
I broke one of my pencils today, and I'm super pissed off about it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm mad about it. It broke in a stupid place.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I think I can fix it, but it's just...
Is it a mechanical pencil? I mean, it's a pencil.
It's a mechanical pencil, but it's a super special one. It has magical properties, so it needs to remain intact for its power to work. And
I understand completely, buddy.
Yeah.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah. Actually, it's crazy, man. I brought the original magic pencil with me to New Hampshire to Granite State in the sketch battle, and I thought I lost it. And I ended up telling Eric Klaus and a few other people who I was in the sketch battle with, and they got very concerned about my lost pencil. And a lot of them actually, Rob, they all went and searched the room, but there was other panels stuff looking for my pencil. I ended up finding it in a stupid place. It was just like, yeah. Anyway, I out clevered myself basically with where I put it, but anyway, yeah. This is its twin, and it's broken today. I was working on it today, and it snapped right on a really weird spot that I think is actually where it threads, but it's just actually snapped with the threading off. So, like, screw you. So, anyway, I think it can be repaired though. We'll see. Oh man, Beetlejuice.
No.
I haven't seen that movie in a while.
Well, yeah, actually, Nathan, do you want the Michael Keaton version or the animated version?
Oh, that's true. You know what? They both did such a great job.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I actually enjoyed that cartoon.
They were both fantastic,
For sure.
Yeah.
That was a very dark cartoon if you watched it, too.
It was, man. It was. Yeah, the worms actually used to freak my brother out. The sandworms used to like. He was, he's about 8 years younger than me. He used to lose his mind when the sandworm.
Nathan did say the cartoon version, if you're down for that.
Oh, the cartoon version. Right on. Okay. Well, that narrows things, doesn't it?
Yeah. And Danny said, I'm assuming he's talking about your magic pencil you thought you lost. It was in your hand the whole time.
Yeah. It was almost one of those situations. Yeah.
Like
honestly,
behind your ear. Yeah.
I've had stuff hidden in my beard before, legit, that I like stick a brush in my beard and then tear my apartment apart looking for it. Like just dumb things like that. So yeah, it happens at times. So,
it's all right, buddy.
All right. Cartoon version. Yeah, it was so good, man. God, I love that show.
Yeah. I feel like Hugh is destroying part of my childhood all of a sudden. There's just something wrong about this one.
About Clifford, the rabied dog.
Eric's asking if there's a bird nest in your beard.
We used to have a long-running joke about a turkey that lived in there, but yeah. Yeah. The beard used to be much more robust. It used to be longer and thicker and younger, and now it's kind of a sad beard. But especially because I set it on fire last week.
You set your beard on fire?
I did in fact set my beard on fire. That was a thing that happened. And
you just can't walk away from a story like that.
Oh no! I intend to.
Okay.
I set my beard on fire. It and a big chunk of the front of it burned. Weirdly, so now it just looks like trash. But I did appreciate all the compliments I got on my beard when I was in New Hampshire. But it was a more impressive beard before the fire, for sure.
I expect. But while it was probably very impressive during.
Yeah, actually, that was the thing. It was in the dark when it happened, and all I could see was my reflection off of a screen, and yeah. So like, I lit the candle, and then all of a sudden, my beard was like kaloosh, like just like I saw this huge flash that looked like a flashlight had gone off on my chin. And then I had my phone in my hand, and I basically used the phone like a club to put the fire out on my face. It was kind of ridiculous. That all happened, of course, with no witnesses. And it was just a thing, you know.
That's probably for the best, the no witnesses
Probably
part.
for the best.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. Yeah. So, anyhow.
Nice.
But yeah, it was, yeah. Anyway. I don't know how we got off that, but
you mentioned your beard was on fire. That's all you need to mention from there.
That's all we needed.
Oh man, craziness. So yeah, I gotta say, I don't know. I did a post that actually was going to be a lot longer, and I had written it as a much longer post, but it. I had to shorten it to be able to post it because there was a lot I really wanted to say and individual people I wanted to thank about Granite State Comic-Con and how awesome it was. But it was really something, man. And the show, I feel like the show actually kind of healed some wounds for me, and I felt a little bit different after it was over. I felt, it was my first trip to the U.S. in about 4 years, and you know, it ended up being just one of the most amazing trips. And there was a lot of people who had a hand in me getting there, including Rob Denner and Randy MacArthur Jr. and Papa Sebo and all these. I mean, I don't know if I've earned the right to call him Papa Sebo, but he's a really cool guy. And that was a cool thing. We pulled into the hotel and we had to pull into this underground parking lot. And all of a sudden there's this mob of people that just started heading towards our car. And I'm pulling a suitcase out of the back of the car going, what's happening? And, yeah, so it was pretty cool. They were all like just that crew, those core crew of awesome dudes that are connected with those guys. And yeah, man, treated Erica and I like gold the whole weekend. But the show itself was just incredibly impressive, and the focused attention of the fans on TMNT stuff and related stuff was just amazing. Like, it was very much like a TMNT convention, if you could imagine one. And yeah, man, the fan love of the turtle stuff just kind of it was so impressive to see. It was so incredible to see. Everyone was just amazing. I can't say enough good about it. And yeah. So anyway, then we ran into Troy a little, and Troy is just like the awesomest dude in the world, and got to hang out with him and met David Avalone and met a bunch of cool people. Saw Rich Horn's incredible Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle original page collection of negatives that he had on display. I'll post pictures of them. I did take some pictures. Unbelievable seeing the negatives of the original pages of that book, and they're just perfectly preserved, and it's just like, wow, just a staggering thing to look at. Yeah, the whole weekend. I mean, I can't even. It's one of those things. The show was so busy and so crazy, drawing like little turtle remarks and stuff like that all weekend long, which was just awesome. But it was, I'm sitting there and I've got like the Escorza brothers are behind me. I'm back to back with them, and then Tom Waltz is also there, and Ben Bishop to one side, and I'm just surrounded by amazing artists. Like I've got Bob across from me, and I've got Troy to one side, and Zero to one side, and all these Turtles guys, all these Turtles giants, and man, it was just crazy. It was just yeah. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm probably just rambling at this point, but I'm still kind of buzzing from the show, to be honest with you. It was just such a good time. And anyway,
you should take up scuba diving.
Yeah,
your lung capacity is insane.
Yeah, sorry, that was a bit of a long ramble. I do apologize.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
I had a lot to say. It was an awesome time, and I know that Eric Will and Justin Cooper, and I know all these Turtles guys that I just kind of got introduced to into this Turtles circle of fandom, through their podcast, and also just through the experience of having worked on Last Ronin and Turtle stuff with Big Country, and just it's just a whole other world, all the stuff that's attached to that. So yeah, man. And then being able to do a Turtles cover with you, it just feels like man. Yeah, craziness. I could go on and do a whole show about how awesome Granite was, but
yeah, I can walk away and get a drink, get something to eat if you want.
Yeah, I'd still be going on, but let's hear about.
That's okay, buddy. You talk. You talk.
Yeah, Rob was saying that,
buddy, you're the champ. You talk your talk, bullet.
Rob was saying his favorite part of the sketch off was when you said you brought enough Bristol for everyone if y'all want real paper.
Yeah, well, they gave us backing boards. They gave us comic book backing boards, and I had brought my pencil with me, which had like a light lead, and you can't do anything on a backing board with a light lead.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how that was going to be. I didn't know if we were going to do one drawing. I didn't know if we were going to do like 10 drawings. I didn't know what it was. So it ended up being kind of like 3 10-minute drawings with a voting session kind of in between. And the vote was all via crowd approval. So it was a noise contest, and it was it was amazing. But I mean, I just came in with big Bristol board because I'm like, we didn't have an AV system. There was an AV system, but it wasn't set up to like show the sketches in a big way. So we'd really just be holding up these comic book sized pieces of board to a whole crowd. So I was like, no, man, I'm going to draw them big. And then so I held them up. So I'm sure that's the only reason I won, because I was sitting there with just amazing artists, like crazy Turtles artists who are so good, and their drawings were these beautiful, ornate, little detailed, amazing drawings. And yeah, I just drew these big, huge, rough, like really, really rough with a brush pen and whatever, and nothing was finished because they were only 10 minutes, 10 minutes of super rough whatever, but they were easy to see from the back of the room. So I think I had some of that crowd support from the back as well, because people could see it. So anyway,
You played it strategic, buddy.
yeah, it was either going to be that or I was going to bust out my magic
That's
yellow
it,
paint,
man.
which always works as a backup too. So anyway, yeah, no, it was an amazing experience, and Ben and everyone were just so cool. Like the Bish kids are an unbelievable phenomenon. Like anything I've never seen anything like it. I never seen a fandom around an artist that just has so much power and so much like just cool vibes. Like just everyone's just super chill, and it's like this amazing posse of dudes that are like just super into Ben's work and the whole TMNT fandom thing, man. And it was just so impressive to see. I never saw anything like it. So anyway, yeah, to all you Bish kids out there, like I know I was kind of giving Ben a hard time about taking his belt and coming after his belt, but you guys were awesome, even when you knew it was going down. Even when I was holding the belt, it was mostly you guys cheering, which I thought was pretty awesome. So it was it was a good feeling. Anyway, it was like the best feeling. So I had never really won anything before. I once won a radio contest 20 years ago, which got me a couple of Rolling Stones records for some rock and roll trivia I won. But winning something like a championship belt for a drawing contest was just about an impossible thing to try to repeat the feeling of. You know what I mean? So now I just got to defend that belt for the rest of my life, and it'll be nice to return to Granite every year to do that. So,
so you're already saying you're gonna be able to defend it because you're gonna have to return every year to do that.
Yeah, I didn't want to explain the belt at the border, so the belt is being shipped to me.
Nice.
But I will soon have the belt on display, and once I do, everyone from that point on will have to address me as Granite State Comic-Con Sketch-Off champion.
That's it.
And that's it. And I'll go to the grocery store with it, and I'll go visit my mom on the bus with it, and I'll
break the walls down.
So we'll see. No, it's going to be awesome. I can't express enough how cool that whole experience was.
Mike ain't scared. You ain't scared.
I should have been scared though, man. There were some talented dudes in that battle. Holy moly! Geez, I saw some of the commissions they were cranking out those guys too this weekend, and I was like, wow, unreal. Yeah.
Jeremy's calling you the champion. Everybody else, a lot of congratulations out there.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun. It was really, really fun. I would recommend the show to anybody.
You brought that, and being Canadian, you brought that belt over the border.
Yeah, that's it. Like it was.
The pain.
Yeah.
The pain.
Well, I mean,
I got people gunning for me now, though.
They're gunning.
And they told me at the show, they're like, "Well, I hope you come back next year because I'm going to be in that match." And yeah, there's some incredible talent that I saw at that show. That yeah, man, bring it. I say, just bring it because be an honor to defend it against any of you. You're all amazing. So,
Well,
the belt is worth more in Canada anyway, right?
Probably, yeah, probably.
Right. Don't hate, Stefan. Don't hate.
Our absent friend has shown up.
Who's?
Oh, Nathan, what's up, man?
Go, Nathan. Go, Nathan.
One second, buddy. I'll bring you in here. Right now, we're just talking to our invisible friend. No one can hear you. Doop.
Clifford looks crazy, man. I love it.
Clifford is not playing, man.
All right, you're in.
Awesome. All right. Brush work going on here now.
Sorry about the childhood, Stefan.
I know. It may never be the same. So make sure
Is Nathan on now?
Yeah, he's here.
How's the tattoo stuff going, man?
Oh, it's been so busy since I've gotten my work visa. So it's been crazy catching up, and yeah, it's been a wild ride. But yeah, finally,
awesome, man.
Catch up to everything.
Good to hear.
Yes, how you all been?
Yeah, life's good, man. Life is good. It was an interesting summer, but life is good for sure.
So tell me, is there a theme for today's drawings, or is it just make as many as you can?
No, I'll get you a name here in a second. I just, for some reason, your audio's not coming into OBS. I'm just trying to figure that out real quick.
You've got coasters, Nathan? You've got some there?
Got like 3 here, but I can always just get more. My Amazon delivery didn't deliver in time.
Oh, I
so
got you.
We stopped at the pub and just got some blank ones, the ones they had.
Oh, right on.
All right, Clifford, there you go.
Right,
Who's next, fella?
Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Just trying to figure out why I can't get his audio in.
Could be something that I did on my side.
No. I've run into this problem before with the feed.
Hey Nathan, if you're Nathan Duncan, if you're listening, that cover that Michael did of for Chicken Devil was pretty rad, man. That Punisher, that Punisher homage, that was good. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you I thought it looked awesome.
Okay, all right. I think we're good now.
Okay.
Yeah, there you are. All right. Cool. All right, so let's get Nathan's first one. And okay, now we're rolling. All right. Troy McLaren. Troy, you get the first pick with Nathan.
Go Troy.
And who said they were done? Oh, Hugh's done, yeah. And I'm gonna have to send you a link on this. You got Murray, but Murray wants this Mass Effect character. I'm gonna have to send you info on that one. Because Murray and his Mass Effect characters.
Murray comes with the whole.
It's an education every time you draw from Murray.
Awesome.
It's good though.
Oh yeah,
his character on the level of Area 32, and he's behind the house, and he has big horn.
Mm-hmm. He throws gray bricks with a slingshot.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna set. Are you able to get to your WhatsApp, Hugh?
Yeah, I can actually. No, can you send it to me maybe on Messenger?
Oh no, not for you, Nathan. This is for Hugh. Wait. Yeah, for Nathan, Troy's asking for Lady Death.
Lady Death.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, so for Hugh, I'm sending you and because I'm not even gonna try.
Lady Death, like the Brian Pulido character, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, Tally Zora, I think is the character's name, but yeah.
Yeah.
Murray comes up with these things and then like bounces, doesn't stick around, for his damage. Like, oh, I gotta go hang with family or something. Yeah, you do.
Here you go. Good luck.
So Nathan, did you get the coasters from the tattoo place or?
No, I got it from the pub across the place because the tattoo store they were also finished. It was just a big fold up. So I ordered some on Amazon and they said it was going to be here this morning, but I am still waiting.
No worries, man.
Lady Death. Here we go.
All right. Yeah. NPB's first foray into our coasters.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Glad to have you back on, man.
Yeah, man.
Nice to be
awesome.
back. Just nice to be back. This show used to bring a lot of structure to my life, and it's nice to have it back a little bit, especially with the warm, the warmer weather behind us now, and it's Saturday night, kind of chilling at home. So
warmer weather behind you.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah,
I was about to say because it doesn't. Other than the other hurricane that's about to hit us, we
You got a heat spell coming on?
Oh well, I mean, yeah, it's September. We always have a heat spell except for the 2 weeks around Christmas.
Right.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's Florida.
That just seems unfair.
Yeah, it's Well, yeah, I exaggerate obviously, but yeah, it's August, September, and first half of October, just brutal.
Wait, I meant to ask you, buddy, what was going on with that anaconda guy?
Oh,
yeah, what was that?
That was from an old shoot when I worked at the South Florida Water Management District. We were doing some footage on all the invasive species in Florida, and so we got with Fish and Wildlife, and they brought in a bunch of them, and like they had this beautiful I think it was 13-foot yellow anaconda.
Holy moly!
And I was like, can we put it on the ground and have it crawl towards the camera? And he's like, you don't mind it destroying your camera if it gets a hold of it. I'm like, well, no, it won't get a hold of it. Yeah. I said, I'll hang on to it. And he's
footage will survive.
Yeah, it's digital. It's good. So it just came slithering right up and went right up the camera, went right up my arm.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, we're done. Picked him up by the neck and kind of and then I said they had a diamondback. That one I didn't get close on. I used the zoom on that shot. So, and then you had a python, but the python was boring. It didn't do anything. But yeah, the anaconda was awesome. It's Eric used to have a 13-foot Burmese python as a pet. Yikes!
Ooh. That's
a lot of snake.
I had a 5. I had a 5-foot bald python, which was it was just a small. It was thick, but it was a small snake. But it was a boring snake too. It didn't do anything until it was feeding time. Not that I expected it to do tricks or anything like that, but it was just mostly just slept in between meals.
Yeah, I mean that's what snakes do. I mean,
yeah,
they eat, they digest, they eat again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's not an entertaining pet, that's for sure.
No.
Yeah.
I could never as a pet again. I don't know I don't think I could do it. I had a couple of snakes before. I was just a different person then, I guess. But the reason why I'm saying out loud, oh, the snake was boring. Well, it was a snake in a cage, moron. Of course it was boring.
Yeah.
It was in a 4-foot box, man. What's he gonna do, right? So, anyway, current Mike has regrets for past Mike for sure.
Little too edgy for current Mike. Is that too much of a little too much of an edgelord? Yeah. So apparently this is a snakes group because Eric pretty much had a reptile exhibit. He had a California king albino black snake.
Whoa!
Wait, albino black snake. Wouldn't that just be an albino snake? I mean, but anyway, small ball python. And let's see. Oh, and he had the 13-foot Burmese. Rob had a 15-foot albino Burmese.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Barry had 2 6-foot ball pythons. Jesus. Yeah, we do.
Everyone's favorite wrestler in the 80s was Jake the Snake. And it was just the way it was, man.
And I will never be visiting any of you. Man, you posted that, man. I had my ice cube moment. I was like, you mean to tell me they got snakes that big? All you needed was Jennifer Lopez walk out.
So Chad, okay, we're keeping the reptile. Chad had a 3.5-foot bearded dragon. His wife wouldn't let him have a snake. So.
Oh, here you can have a bearded dragon instead.
Oh, they're very cool. The lizards. I actually
I've got a bearded dragon.
Say what?
I've got a bearded dragon at my tattoo studio as well, and a leopard gecko.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I have more geckos than I can count because they're just here in Florida. You go out on the porch and
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Sillis has a hamster. Don't come visit because apparently your hamster will become food for everybody's pets. But yeah, we got the geckos all over like the walls, like the baby dinosaurs, and then we have the anoles. I do like the fact how many lizards we have. Keeps the bug population down.
Yeah,
for sure.
They're awesome.
Yeah, Rob was asking Jason if he bought his hamster in the snake food section. That's actually how I got my pet rat. Because we had when I was in the Air Force, we had a bet going in the barracks dorms. Everyone had to buy an exotic pet to see how long we could keep it. We were dumb. So I had a tarantula. Somebody had a snake, and any food that survived had to become somebody else's pet. So someone had a snake that was just about to shed, so it didn't eat. So I ended up taking the rat as a pet. Again, we were young and dumb. No, I was not that creative in naming him Eric. I named him Lucky because, reasons.
So I'm not that familiar with Lady Death. Like I know some of the story of it. Does anyone like have information about like what type of skull she wears as her earrings?
I'm not really sure. And I've seen a million different iterations of that character.
I know there's tits.
Yeah, mostly it's about like the almost like, I don't know.
Character from the 90s.
Sometimes a badass
I should
sword,
restart and so it's just
a skull sword, kind of like a skull on the pommel or a skull on the brace of the sword, stuff like that. But
she's got like a scythe as well.
Yeah, something like that would work probably. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know much about the character, to be honest. I've drawn her a few times for sure, but I don't know really much about her.
Nathan Duncan said Mike's killing Beetlejuice, so digging the look.
Thanks, man. It's always weird to draw cartoon characters because they're so established as they are in that style that it's difficult to stray from it, even when you want to.
Well, but, I suspect the next one he's going to ask for is like MC Hammer's shoes. Because it was the same art studio that did the Beetlejuice. That did the MC Hammer cartoon. Yeah.
They also did Kid and Play.
Did they do a cartoon for Kid and Play?
Yeah, they did Kid and Play, guy.
I did not know that.
Kid and Play cartoon, man.
Huh.
Come on, baby.
Where my red paint? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I remember the Bill and Ted cartoon. Yeah, same studio.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, it was very short-lived.
Probably as it should be.
Mm-hmm. Although I did enjoy the last movie.
I still haven't seen it. I'm not actually sure I even saw the sequel, to be honest. Way back in the day, I don't think I did.
That's not.
But the first one I remember enjoying a lot. But
yeah, the second one was actually really good.
Oh yeah? Oh
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, when they die and have to go, get Death to bring them back to Earth so they can beat the evil version.
I gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, and they have to beat Death in order to do it. So they go about it in the way that Bill and Ted would. Like they have to challenge Death to and so they challenge him to I forget which game first, but it goes through a series again, like Connect 4, Risk, all the shit, and of course they just keep destroying Death in these games because it's not Death. Death has no idea how to play this damn game. Twister, the whole bit, and of course Death keeps getting pissed off. He's like, the best 2 out of 3. The best 3 out of 5,
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, and I'm blanking on the actor who played Death, but it's like one of those very serious British actors getting to play this comedy bit, and it just makes it even better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys check out my bling from a fan expo that I got from Martin.
Oh, nice.
A Hercules ring.
Mm-hmm.
Although he insists that it's made correctly, I argue that it's not, because if you put a ring on, the H should read this way.
Mm-hmm.
It should read like this, in line with the finger, right? He's like, no, that's the way it is. I'm like, it's not the way it is, man. It's just not the way it is. He's like, no, I made like 50 of these, and that's the way it is. And I'm like, it's not. It's just not, man. It goes this way, But anyway,
actually,
still pretty cool.
He is correct.
Martin?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
I'm looking at it right now.
Let me see this crazy.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Hercules.
Yeah. Of course, I can't hear Hercules without hearing Eddie Murphy. Hercules.
Well, I'm safe when near him.
Yeah, Barry's got my back on this one too. He's calling it.
Uh-oh.
Out.
Uh-oh.
Out.
Uh-oh.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
Well,
I'll send you some. I'll send you some pictures.
Oh no, I can see it.
It hurts now, doesn't it? It hurts. No, that someone was right. Damn it.
I have been bested by
stupid Disney.
God, yeah.
I have been betrayed.
Betrayed by the Fuhrer.
Yeah, I guess the way it is that way,
Well, I still say it's more aesthetically pleasing if it was done the wrong.
Well, no, but you got to look at it this way, like when your fist is up, like you're throwing the punch.
Yep.
That's when they're seeing the H. So when you stamp that forehead, the H is proper. that's why.
True.
Yeah, that's why it's there like that. Yes, my shirt does say Farming Simulator Ukraine edition. So it's got the tank or the tractor pulling the tank. It was a fundraiser for when. Sorry, I was replying to Eric. I guess I should actually say if I'm replying to somebody. Yeah, this is me sober. Man, I'm like tight.
Go get a drink, buddy.
I need to. Yeah. All right.
Loosen up.
We'll wait for you.
Can I trust you guys to be by yourself here for a few minutes?
Oh yeah.
Please,
oh my God. Oh shit. Run.
Hurry
up.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm panicking. Hang on.
I can't handle it.
All right. I get this set up here. Hold up.
You know what, Stefan? You can call up another one for me when you get back, or if you're ready to go.
No, I'll do it right before I leave.
All right.
Just in case the beer pours slow. Oh, what was that?
12 chocolate covered cakes.
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah. My.
All right, Eric Will. You got Mike's next.
You will, Eric. You will.
Do it, Eric.
I already know he's going to ask for it because he said it earlier. He wants Slash.
Nice.
Not the guitarist.
Oh, I got a feeling I know which Slash.
Yeah. that joke didn't land earlier with him either, so that's fine. All right, I'll see you guys in a second.
Right on. Yeah, I got to draw Slash a couple times at the show. That was awesome, man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you threw it down with your Slash, buddy.
I would do a whole book about that character, man. I think he's just well, I mean, he's the monster version, right? He's the monster version of the Turtles. Like he's the yeah, he's the tragedy. He's how it could have gone, you know?
Yep.
Louise and Beetlejuice. Yeah, for sure. Not Hugh, I think well, anyone really, but Hugh for sure. I think you would love Granite State, man. I think they would love you there too. And
that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's a beautiful part of that country too, man. I hadn't really gone down that way, but we we crossed in Quebec and then came down through Vermont and then that was all nice. We had nice weather for that drive on the way in. We had rain on the way home, but it was just so unbelievably nice. Like just so much green around you and woods and just we got to hang out on the coast for a bit and it was really good.
But yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, man. You've been needing it, man, for real.
Yeah, for sure. It felt it felt good. Yeah, it was nice. Overdue for sure, especially for Erica too. She hasn't had any kind of fun this summer, you know. So it was nice to do something fun like that.
Good stuff, buddy. Good stuff.
Yeah, it was good. But I think you would be very well received there at a table, man. Crowd is just really good, really cool. A cool vibe there.
Just have fun.
All right. Where is the brush? Where in that calamitous noise I lost a brush. Oh, here we go. There we go. Our whole apartment is like slanting to one side, so we get my markers roll all over my desk. It's getting a little bit comical. A little bit.
What you drinking, Stefan?
What's up?
What you drinking, buddy?
Going pretty basic tonight. Got a coffee Guinness.
Coffee Guinness. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a new one they put out. Yeah.
Nice.
Smells like coffee.
Have you tried that coffee Coke? Is it good?
I don't drink
It's
soda.
all right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
It's not too bad. Just have coffee or less.
I would try it for sure.
So who's been watching Andor?
Oh, I haven't started yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet either, man.
Any good? I've heard it's good.
But
then don't listen to my opinion.
No, yeah, you like the Batman, so
I love the Batman.
In other words, put up your disclaimer now. The opinions expressed are those of the participants.
It's not bad.
Things are getting sketchy.
Yeah, I mean it's better than any other trash they've been putting out. But there's a specific reason like they put out 3 episodes right away is because it's a slow burn. Like
it is. So
like you probably could have condensed the first 3 episodes easily into 2 episodes, maybe even 1.
Always. That just seems formula.
But I mean, no, I mean, this is like
Disney formula.
Even more so than that. Like usually with Disney, they try to punch you in the face pretty quick and then they drag it out. This is a lot of story development, because the nice thing about it is like a pocket story in the universe, because you don't have any, like, I haven't seen like Force users not even talking about. You don't see stormtroopers that much. You're seeing like almost like security guards, or corporate security. So so it's like espionage and type stuff. I'm trying not to say too much, so I don't want to spoil it for people who hasn't seen it yet, because we haven't hit that window of where we can talk about it. But yeah, it's not bad. I mean, in the same way that Rogue One wasn't a complete shit movie. It's.
You guys are so harsh.
I mean, we set a bar. That's all I'm saying.
I like Rogue One. Yeah, I thought Rogue One.
The bar was set in 1977 and it never left.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's it.
That's true.
That's what's up, man.
That's it.
Straight. Don't get no argument here, man. Straight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll straight up say it. The Star Wars movies have never been the same with the introduction of Boba Fett. They've been downhill ever since.
Oh.
Yep.
Cue the Benny Hill music.
He is a blight on the entire galaxy and has made it worse.
Just can't get it right. I don't know what it is, man. They just can't get it right.
I heard someone say the other day that basically the tweet was something like, I'm enjoying Andor, but I think I'm just kind of Star Wars out, guys. And
I'll be honest with you, it almost, when I started watching it, I haven't gone through the whole thing yet, but I was like, are these guys trying to go for like a Blade Runner type feel with this thing?
Oh yeah, it's totally Blade Runner in the middle of Star Wars, yeah. But that works. You could have a Blade Runner-esque,
Oh yeah.
All
I remember
the neon and.
I remember the Star Wars role-playing game in the late 80s had a kind of a Blade Runner-y kind of feel, like a cyberpunky kind of feel almost in some ways. And
yeah, because you had the cybernetic pilots was a character class. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that was the West End games. Do love it. But yeah, I mean, again, won't say too much about it. It's slow burn, but it's because of the fact. Oh, I think someone put a good comment. Yeah, Rob, it's a war movie within the universe. That's a good way of saying it.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Yeah.
And what era is it supposed to be? Sorry.
Well, it's before Rogue One.
Oh, okay.
Because we know what happens to him in Rogue One.
Oh, he's the same character from Rogue. I don't think I realized he's the same dude from Rogue One. Okay,
yeah,
I got you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So.
All right, Stefan, good to go again.
All right. Oh, let's put that on screen.
Damn, you guys.
And now it broke.
Man, what the hell?
What happened?
No, I'm just saying, what the hell, man?
That's awesome. Who are you talking to?
You.
Oh, I thought the cats were wilding out in the yard. Like, what the hell, man? You scratched me again.
Damn it, Bravo, what are you doing, man? Yeah.
All right, so
crazy.
Let's see, real quick. Gotta update my sheet right here, real quick.
So did you hear?
Hey, Trey Worsham, are you here at this moment?
Trey.
I guess not. Actually, I can move to the. All right, so let's go with. All right, Michael Aaron Pena, are you here?
Michael Aaron Pena. I haven't heard from this dude in a long time.
Yeah, he jumped in last moment, asked to be added to the list. So
let's see if how you doing, buddy? Michael for president.
I don't know. He might be. He might be absent.
Oh,
damn.
A lot of people do that. Add me, and then of course they dip out for reasons or whatever. Yeah. Oh, he said he guarantees that Michael 100% guarantee. I'm sorry, Rob says 100% guarantee Michael wants the Hulk or a Hulk. Oh, he said a Hulk. I might be too presumptuous by saying the Hulk. So we'll give Michael.
There's only one Hulk in my book, Billy.
Well, there is, but every now and then you get one of these jagoffs that come in and go, let's make a red Hulk. And I was like, nope. Get the fuck out of my face.
For some reason, my red markers have died, so I can't.
Yeah, I will knock that mustache off as fast as him changing into the Hulk. Stupid.
You know what though? I hate to say it. I do enjoy. I have in the few times I've drawn him. The red. There is something about drawing the sinister Red Hulk, which can be fun. I don't like the character at all. I don't like the character in the least. It actually what made me stop reading Hulk after a lifetime of reading. But there's something kind of fun about him. It's a different. If you're used to drawing the Hulk in a particular way, it can be fun.
Well, I drew him. I did a pinup with him, and went to town on him. And yeah, it was fun to draw. But I hate the character completely.
Yeah, it just makes you draw him, but it makes you feel a little bit dirty almost.
The problem is it was like everything else, like with Wolverine, and then everybody had claws, and it was just like just characters. You just what I'm saying, kill the uniqueness of characters. The moment they started doing 52 different Hulks, it was like that's it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let's see. We'll come back to him if he shows up. That's
okay.
All right. Neil, are you back around? You around?
Is that Neil?
Let's see if he is here.
Man, that looks good, buddy. I wish I had one.
Yeah, I kind of want to drink, but I have another podcast to do right after this one today.
Oh, that makes it even better. Be a little sloppy on the podcast, man. There's nothing wrong with that.
I got to do a talk with Eric them tomorrow.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. All right, moving on. Danny Harrell.
Danny. Oh, Danny boy.
Of course, he was here earlier. He's probably bounced.
Oh, wow. All these guys bouncing on us.
No, I'm just saying. They've just been quiet for
a bit. Tired of you. Sketchy guy.
Yeah, he was actually on here just seconds ago. Saying that he was commenting about the Star Wars show. He was saying he's trying to finish up the Dahmer.
Oh, yeah. I was going to start that one too. Yeah.
I was just disappointed they didn't have that one on the Food Network. Yeah, that's right. Going for the easy jokes.
Don't forget your way home with that little girl.
All right, Danny, you around there, buddy? What weird shit you gonna pull out of Phantom Star Puncher or whatever the fuck that character's name is?
Draw me the Bad Samaritan.
That's one of my regrets of the show was I didn't get over to meet the creator of Phantom Star Killer. He was there at the show, and I didn't get a chance to go over and say hello. So because it was kind of split up into two rooms, but yeah, he was there, and I wanted to meet him.
Danny's putting the thoughts together. He wasn't paying attention, so I didn't hear who was called for the art. So. So apparently he's got things lined up for each of you, so be afraid. Peter Gorel, is that his name, the creator?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was. Is it him?
Rob was just he said Peter Gorel was there, but
I thought it was that other guy. Shoot, what's the last name? Oh man, you know what? Maybe I got the name totally wrong. My bad if that's the case. I don't think that was the guy I was thinking of, though. Anyway, sorry. I don't feel as bad now if he wasn't there.
All right, so Hugh, Danny's going to he wants a Phantom Star Killer from you.
Oh, awesome!
He really did want a Phantom Star Killer. Okay.
Yeah.
He's awesome to draw, though, man. He's fun.
Yeah, Skeletor with a lightsaber and a hood.
Yeah.
Rob is asking, do you mean Schmalky?
Yes, that's the guy. Sorry. Was he not involved with that character? I thought he was.
I have no idea. I never knew this character until Danny started asking for all that art.
Right.
So,
Phantom Star. Who is this guy?
Yeah, it's from Scout Comics. Is that where it's from? I think.
Kind of like if you took your Skeletor head and put it on your old like Darth Vader action figure, Kenner action figure, and then like put like a ripped up cape on him and gave him.
This cat is hilarious.
It's awesome, man. I love drawing him, man. He's fun. He's super fun.
I love the names of all the characters.
Oh, I know. The other guy was Count Draco Knuckle Duster. Or something
It's like someone took a Boggle game and just kind of shook it up.
Yeah, totally. They did like a random pre-roll on the name somehow. One of those like internet meme. What's your space cowboy name or whatever? Like
exactly.
Oh boy.
Okay, so Schmalky is good friends with Bishops of the Bishops, their studio.
Oh, okay.
The same mail, yeah. So he's the artist and Gorl's the writer.
Ah, that's what it was. Gotcha. Yes.
Gotta get it right, buddy.
Oh, they will correct us. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of commissions I've got to do left over from Granite still, but I had to come back and knock out a couple of things that I was hoping to get done before Granite. So I had to get them down. And I got a painting for Eric Paris right now, big Fing Fang Foom on the way, which is that's going to be my tomorrow. I'm going to just I've already got it. I've spent like a day and a half getting it transferred onto the board and getting the light source worked out. So tomorrow is just going to be a day of painting. I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Cooler weather's in. I'm in a much better mood.
Yeah, still he keeps. But he's posted a couple times that Stingray piece you did.
Oh yeah,
just, and framed up now. It is just.
I know, man.
Yeah, beauty.
That was just one of those days. I don't know how. I just felt like I was switched on. I don't know. Sometimes it just works out. Although I'm kind of sad because the paper that I did that on, I'm running out of, and it's actually impossible to find. I've contacted the people who make it to see if I can somehow get it from them directly, but it's not looking real good. The paper, they still make it, but they don't release it in the huge sheets of it that I've been doing my 18 by 24s on. I've tried Amazon, I've tried everything, and it's kind of a bummer. I've only got about 8 sheets left, but I have about 40 sheets of the blue version of that tan paper, which is nice stuff. It's just going to change the tone of my work for a while, but I think it'll be okay though, until I can locate some more. Never get.
I haven't been here so long. All my liners are dry.
You what now?
Oh yeah. I want to do a whole comic book about Slash. Someone should just write one for me to draw. That'd be cool.
Well, I mean, the path that IDW is going with TMNT right now, I'm sure that'll happen. They're basically going, hey, let's take the Disney method and just make content.
They're making tons and tons of turtle stuff for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild.
Yeah, they're gonna. I hope it doesn't destroy the characters because it's just gonna be so much of it and overdone.
There's a lot of big changes happening for sure. There's a lot of experimental stuff that's happening. I think ultimately it'll always end up, at the original. I think it's all gonna ultimately result in the Last Ronin, like in terms of the histories and everything like that. But there's a lot of crazy stuff. Like there's a whole new bunch of turtles now, 4 new, which is an interesting story for sure. I haven't got it yet, but I've been just kind of getting little pieces of it. And yeah, kind of interesting. Just what I'm able to glean from the few variant covers I've seen and things like that.
Yeah. I just didn't realize that the TMNT were cows. I thought they were turtles, but apparently they're bovine.
It was amazing how many times I had to explain who Jenica was and still continue to have to explain who she is. It's kind of, I get it. Like, I totally get it, but it's like, why is there 5? Who's the 5th guy? What's going on? And I'm like, well, here's the thing about the 5th guy. And it's good, but it's like, wow. I don't know.
Hey, Nathan, can you push your coaster up just a little bit? Go a little north there.
All right,
there you go, bud. Perfect. Rob saying just wait to see/hear about the new squad. Yeah, I think that's what he's talking about. The 4 new turtles.
Yeah. I like the cool bandana look that they have. They got these gray bandanas that cover their mouths now. That's the new kind of gimmick. But they're I don't know anything about the story. I would do a butcher's job of trying to tell it right now. But what I read in the preview sounds pretty interesting. But again, it's just I never take. I mean, I've been a comics fan long enough not to take anything too seriously. You know what I mean in terms of its permanence. But definitely some interesting things happening, and they've got like so many ongoing Turtles series happening right now.
Yeah. Rob said this is separate. So.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yikes! Yeah, like I said, they're just they're gonna milk it. Yeah, like everything comics, unfortunately, it eventually gets just milked and overdone because they're gonna go for that cash grab. They're just gonna change IDW to TMNT.
Yeah, for sure.
He's talking about the 4 new from Ronin.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys. Yeah, honestly, but just the way Ronin ends, yeah, there's the suggestion that maybe there's something like that on the way, but I didn't know anything about them. That's pretty cool. Hopefully it'll be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think the Ronin thing, it certainly, because it takes place far in the future, or farther in the future, it has. I think there's a lot of fun things you can do with it, without breaking the toys, without breaking the material too much. But anyhow, yeah, I don't know. I like the story. So and I like the characters that they've left with the legacy of the Turtles, material. Like, you have an aging April, you have her daughter who's also, Casey Jones' daughter, and she's awesome, and she has mutant abilities as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I don't know, it's an interesting world that they're living in. For sure.
It'll be into the Shellverse. They'll just splinter it off that way.
Yeah.
Have all your different turtle things. They'll eventually have like TMNT classic
toys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and but you know what? If it turns into work for artists, you know what I mean. If they don't, do that.
I'm not saying like I don't want it, but part of me doesn't. Part of me doesn't want it because I know.
No, but I totally get what you're saying. Absolutely, yeah.
At some point, they got to. Me, sir, what?
I said, you, sir, are a hater.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's obvious. I mean, I don't try to hide that.
It's just the way things are sometimes, too. Like the variant cover business very much is one of the things that eats away at the structure and foundation of the comic book industry as a whole. Mm-hmm. But because it's also where I get my largest source of professional work, it's a hard thing to disparage because it's what I'm doing. But I think at the end of the day, I don't know that the multiple variant covers and things like that help the sale of a book, in terms of like it's in terms of what the creators are getting, you know what I mean, or in terms of what the I don't know. No, it's an industry. It's an industry within an industry, so it's naturally going to gonna be a little bit of a rust on the surface of the structure, in that way. But yeah, it's interesting. Like doing covers. I do covers. I enjoy it. I really do. It's all I actually ever wanted to do.
Oh, yeah, that's the easy way. Yeah.
The easy way. But yeah. No, like I'll be working on Dodge 4 and that sequentials is a whole other bird, obviously. But yeah, there's just something nice about working on covers. It's a very satisfying thing. I think for me, I'd like to do more of them. Hopefully, it's been a while, but yeah,
been a while. Oh wait, we're not singing it. Sorry. Yeah, so both Neil and Michael have shown up, so we'll get them in the rotation next.
All right.
Yeah, it's kind of a short list this week, so after that, I'll just get y'all to, fill out my Kurt Russell coasters, because I've got 4 holders that are empty still, so. Oh, I've got a bunch here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Danny's saying, you mean you don't want to do 25 variants for Do You Poo?
No, not really.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we finally came to the mystery has been solved, that there is actually a comic book inside those covers. There's there's actual content in there. I don't know what it is, but it's been confirmed that there is actually a content to those comic books, and it's not just variant covers, but it's got, I think, like the most variant covers of anything, hasn't it? That title or something like that. It's something bananas, like several hundred different variants for it.
Which one?
I've almost done a few, and I've always been like, do I have to? I don't know. I've just kind of been like, yeah.
Which book was that?
Do You Poo? It's the Winnie the Pooh variants that you see, where it'll be like a Deadpool looking Winnie the Pooh, or it'll be an homage within an homage within a Winnie the Pooh, or whatever. Yeah, but they apparently is the most variant covered thing ever. So I don't know.
Oh, flip! This guy had 2 colors. Oh, did I screw up?
Who's that?
Phantom Star Killer.
Oh, you know what? He's different.
Oh, okay.
Him in like different color iterations. Yeah, you're probably safe, man. Yeah.
Yeah, because they had him in
I've seen him in green. I've seen him in
orange combination here. And so I went with the orange combination just to give a little bit of.
To me, that character.
So who's MacArthur's auction house? Is that Randy?
That's Randy. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome, Randy.
Yes, Randy. Welcome.
Awesome.
Randy.
Yep. Right. It was a good time.
Oh, it was Randy from the.
Yeah, Randy. Randy's one of my hosts.
Oh, cool.
Him and David were my hosts, and yeah, awesome people, man.
Neil, you're gonna have to watch the replay to hear about how the convention was for Mike, because we only have an hour and 20 minutes left. So.
Boo!
It was very good.
Quickly. That was a K9. Like, you remember that for a K9? That was a K9. K9.
All right, no problem. Yeah. So what? You went to a show too last weekend, right, Hugh?
Yep. We were in Edmonton.
All right, for the uneducated, i.e. me, where is Edmonton?
Oh,
besides Canada, narrow it down.
It's in Alberta.
Ah,
and it's about 2.5 hours north of Airdrie, where I live. And yeah, we were down there this weekend, and it was the weekend just passed, I should say, and it was good. It was a good show for me.
Excellent.
I can't say that for everybody, but for me, it was good.
Well, that's all that counts in this room.
The turtles did really good the weekend.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, they did really good. I have to go and order more from Justin because
that's awesome, dude.
I sold out of what I had.
Oh, do you have do you have that cover there with you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
it's amazing, man.
It's popping on screen.
Did you want to take a peek skis? Oh, you trying to slow me down from my coasters?
Yeah, you're just cranking them out. I gotta give the other guys a chance.
He's like, yeah, dude, stop right there now. Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, this is it. The 132. Me and Mike,
nice.
going to town, having some fun.
Wow.
Really, really good, man. I'm glad you sold them there, man. I weirdly didn't have a lot of book sales in that. So I thought I was going to move all my Turtle stuff. I brought all my Last Ronin variants, all my Turtles affiliated stuff. And you know what? Like I mostly did sketches and stuff.
Yeah.
But didn't move a lot of books. And my Usagi prints, I only sold 8. I brought 50.
Oh yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
I only sold 8 of them, and that was like, it was good feedback because I'd never done. I tested it out at a price point, and maybe it was too high. I don't know. I was doing $60 for the poster with the remark on it, like a little watercolor painting on it, basically. Maybe that was too high. I'm not sure, but it didn't work out. It was a good experiment, though, and I'll probably keep on trying different things. But I'll have some for Halifax. We're there next month, which will be nice.
You go murder in Halifax.
Halifax is going to be a good time, I think, man. Yeah,
we're gonna have a good time as long as they recover okay from this whole storm business.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Dude, we're in a sketch battle with I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say, but we have a sketch battle with a pretty major artist.
Oh yeah,
at Halcon, yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
All right.
I'm not sure I should say because I don't know if they've announced it yet, so I don't really want to say. But artist has worked with Alan Moore, and it's I'm pretty excited. I've been a fan of this guy's for a long time, so I'm sure you guys will hear about it on this show when I'm able to share that news.
Oh, Randy was saying about Granite was that that's a problem. The vendor's inventory sat where his art moved fast, and I'm okay with that. But yeah, I mean, you got to have the vendors.
Yeah,
do well too. I mean, it's kind of a mixed bag, I think. But yeah, right now I think that's what's happening because I remember Aftershocks last couple shows were pretty rough. That people are now getting out to get original art that they haven't been able to get for months, years.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was a big focus on art for sure. That was, and I didn't mind. I came there to draw. I was ready to go, so it was a good week, a good busy weekend that way for sure. But yeah, I brought all my Turtles books down, and I sent them all down actually, and I thought for sure I would have moved a lot more of them, but that's okay.
Yeah, Rob's trying to push you back into doing coasters at the table.
Yeah, I should have knocked out a couple and had them on the table just as a sample, but I kind of did these coasters at the same size as the remarks on the posters, thinking maybe I could move the posters that way. But you know what? It was all just it's you never know how it's going to go. You have to try things, and if they don't work, then you just pick up and keep on rolling. So
that's it, brother.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a project update. If any of you are following Dodge or supported Dodge, I think put an update that he's got the books in hand.
About time, jeez. No.
And he's saying easily easily the best one we've done yet, and I have to agree. I'm really happy with how this one came out and how it's been put together. And I'm excited for you guys all to check it out.
Well, Mike, it's been awesome to see this journey.
Oh, thanks, man.
Dodge, man, it's been something that I know it's been like a minute to get on that path.
Yeah.
See you on it now, guy, and just tearing it up, man. It's like good stuff, man.
Well, we got one more book to go in this first arc, and then we'll see where it goes after that. But I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I'm not even sure what's happening myself. I can't wait to. I'm in the dark with the readers too, so think it's an interesting way to draw a comic for sure. But it's I'm pretty excited about it. I think it's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, congrats on all of that, buddy.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, dude, that is so awesome.
Oh, man. Thank you. It means a lot. And yeah, like we're going to be a little bit behind schedule in terms of like getting all the orders out, but he's got the books in hand now, I think. So
just make sure Stefan's is first, though.
What's that?
Just make sure Stefan's order is first.
Oh yeah, for sure.
No, printing's but still a nightmare. So
yeah,
especially for independent books.
Oh yeah, printing is nasty right now.
Yeah. It's been tough for sure.
The indie books get put to the last of the print run every time, and they'll get bumped so quick.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, easily.
So
there's Mr. Eric Will. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Woo-hoo! Eric Will for president.
Absolutely. All right. Oh, actually, am I going to color that one? Maybe I should color it. You want me to color it, Eric? I'll let you decide. I like it in black and white, but I don't mind coloring it if you want it in color. It's in black and white. It remains waterproof. If I color it, I can't vouch for its waterproof ability. But all the materials I've used so far are waterproof. So your call, man.
Waiting to hear back.
Everybody drops their gems and leaves. I love it.
Man, oh man. Oh, these look so good. Yeah. Dodge people, go check your email. There's an update, and this is the first time seeing it too, and it looks.
Yeah, check your emails at 10:05.
At 10:05.
Okay, you can check it. Eric said no, he loves it. He loves it the way it is, so no need to color.
All right, man, you got it, brother. I like it in black and white. I think it looks better in black and white. If you change your mind, let me know. I got some stuff I'm gonna mail you anyway, so I might just put it with that stuff. So yeah. All right, who's next?
You got Neil.
Oh right, Neil. Yeah. What you want, Neil? Neil. I should dig out that blast star Neil drew for me. So one thing I didn't get was any sketches when I was at the show.
Neil asked for Fozzie Bear as Snake Plissken. So Fozzie Bear with an eye patch.
All right, you got
it. Have you seen the picture float around like a couple months ago where someone did Fozzie Bear as the Punisher?
Oh, I think so.
It was so good. I was trying to find that on a shirt or something. I was like, that is too funny.
Man, crazy. All right.
All right, I think I'm done with Star Killer. Star Killer.
Jesus Christ.
So hey, I warned you, Nathan. You got to keep up, man. These guys are killers here.
Yeah, dude.
No, Trey, you did get your name on the list. We called you earlier, but you weren't here, so you will be coming up shortly.
Who was Star Killer for again?
That was for Danny.
Oh, Danny boy. Arel, right?
Yes. All right, so Hugh, you get Michael Aaron Pena.
Pena.
So, Michael, you still here? What would you like Hugh to draw?
Pena. It's the Pena.
Oh, yes. How silly. I love it. I need to watch that one again, man. I haven't seen that in a million years. Escape from New York. A million billion years. My little pencil now.
Oh, yeah, and Rob was right. Michael wants Hulk.
Oh, right.
We should have just jumped ahead earlier.
I could have had this done 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, guys. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to get a refill.
Yes, sir.
Wait. So has anyone discussed the possible hurricane yet? Yes. Well, ish. We've been talking about the actual hurricane and the one. Actually, Danny needs to be more worried about the one going in the Gulf than I do now. Sorry, Danny. I did my sacrifice and killed my chickens to make sure it didn't hit us.
Here I
am. Oh shit! Now the song's be something. Thanks you.
Rock you like a hurricane.
Oh, Muppet stuff, so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I have to do another Muppet wrestling night one of these nights.
Yeah, yeah, those are fun. Most definitely.
Yeah, so and granted, there was the sketch battles where there were 3 rounds, and they were just like a character from the TMNT universe doing something kind of. So we had man, I'm trying to remember now. I know the second one was Casey Jones doing grocery shopping, and the third one was Leatherhead doing yoga. The first one was Mondo Gecko skydiving. That's what it was. And I could not for the life of me remember what Mondo Gecko looked like because he was a character that kind of, for me anyway, showed up later in the cartoon. I wasn't really aware of. I remember I think my little brother had the action figure, but I don't really remember the character that much. So that was kind of fun to draw that.
Which character?
Mondo Gecko.
Oh, okay, cool. I see. Yeah, Randy's.
I had never drawn him before, so it was.
It's kind of a deep cut, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Randy asked for that at the show or something?
No, it was kind of the crowd kind of suggested things, and then they coalesced into an idea, and it was just kind of it was all voted by crowd approval, so people would vote for the theme, and by that way, and then anyway, it was good.
Yeah, Randy said he's definitely getting a Muppet tonight. So, Randy, you'll have to come back also when we do our Muppet mashup nights.
Oh, yeah.
Those are always a good one.
Oh, they're the best. Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one I enjoyed more, when we did the Muppet Star Wars and the Muppet Wrestling.
Muppet Star that was hard to say. They were both so...
Yeah, the Muppet Star Wars, I think the images were better. Because you guys did some really bangers on that,
Oh, yeah.
But the Muppet Wrestling just made me giggle because all the deep cuts in the wrestling world.
Yeah, it was super ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to figure out what he's wearing.
Rob said we need a theme night where the artists draw each other as Muppets.
That's dope.
Yeah. Eric was saying that Hugh's Muppet Wrestling, where he had the coming off top rope. That was awesome.
Yeah.
When do we have that one coming up? I gotta look up. Because now I want to move it sooner. No. Well, the next show is the He-Man show.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So that will be fun. And I think Muppets are shortly after that.
He-Man will be fun for sure.
Oh, no. He-Man and then TMNT. No, we don't do the Muppets until next year. What the hell was I thinking? Yeah. It's all these coaster nights bumping us, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The coaches nights are fun though. That means everyone gets a chance at something.
Yeah. Maybe we'll scrap that Batman night because That POS. Until we get a good Batman movie, we won't draw Batman.
I'm happy with that. That's fine.
I didn't hate the new Batman movie. I don't know. There was
just I
have waited months to get NPB on here so I could yell at him for making me watch that Batman movie. Months.
What didn't you like about it?
You want me to recap it again? I said I didn't hate it. It was better than Batman v Superman, but it was just like the amount of mass murder he gets away with in the car.
Oh yeah, like
highway.
that chase with the green.
Like
my god! I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm guessing this is like year 2 Batman, where he's learned a little bit of this, but like his Boris Karloff walk coming down the fucking dark alleys. And, like by this point, most people have known Batman's around. These just are sitting like, what's this? And like hanging on, waiting. I mean, Jesus Christ! I get in real life they may have waited, but give us an editor.
The best for me was him in the police station.
Yeah, don't even. I wasn't.
Dude.
We're getting
He's like the smallest dude in there, man. And I'm like, who's this cosplay dude?
Yeah, exactly. And when he's in the hallway fighting everybody and they've got like submachine guns just rattling. Yeah, and he's like not even getting any type of physics force. Yeah, like I'm assuming Bruce Wayne knows where Wakanda is because he got himself some vibranium. And I'm just thinking, one person just aim a little higher. Put one into that, that nice face.
That's fun forever.
Yeah, where he doesn't have the armor. Just one shot, end our misery. Let's turn it into a Catwoman movie at this point.
Damn.
And he's unconscious on the table, and no one decides to unmask him.
Yeah.
Nobody said, "Hey, let's check out who this dude really is."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would always be the first thing that everyone would automatically do. Like you finally got Spider-Man. Immediately, you're taking the mask off. Immediately.
Well, that's why like the best thing they ever did with Batman is in the animated series and like Justice League animated series, stuff like that. Because they had a couple times where people tried to remove the mask, and he's always got some type of James Bondian type booby trap going on. Like someone gets gassed or electrocuted. Like give us.
Yeah, that's what I thought would have happened.
That's what I'm saying. Give us that.
Someone would try and
exactly.
Yeah,
give us that.
Yeah,
don't make the assumption that would be the case.
And I mean, like
give the people what they want.
Yeah, Batman is dumb as can be. Where he's like, he sees the bomb counting down, and he knows he can't do anything, so he just stays there and takes the blast. And then somehow gets transported from was it a church? I can't remember. That blew up with the dude. Yeah, to the police station. No one tries to unmask him once. And they take him to the police station instead of like, I don't know, a hospital. He was within the obvious blast radius of this neck bomb. The only thing they did good was the fight scene between him and Catwoman. It was probably the most realistic thing in there, where he's just letting her.
Alrighty.
Oh, hey.
I think I'm done.
All right. I'll shut up now and we'll show the art. That's what really people want. Nathan just saved y'all about another 10 minutes of bitching, by the way.
Know where this is going. Back to the start.
Yeah, so the Lady Death was for Troy, right?
Yep. Up in Canada.
Yeah, Troy McLaren. Yeah, we'll get you that. All right, so roll. Boom. Rob, you get Nathan. Have you done a coaster for Rob before, Nathan?
I don't think so. This is my first coaster.
Oh yeah. So yeah, you're doing Casey Jones. We don't even need to hear from Rob. We got you, Rob.
Fun character to draw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was actually looking at all the different Casey Jones earlier today because I was putting together some a new opening reel. I was like, oh man, I didn't realize how many Casey Jones he had done. That looks great.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's got quite a few.
Yep, and Rob confirmed doing a Casey Jones. Very cool, bud.
Mm-hmm.
Casey Jones. Yeah. Casey Jones.
To clarify, from Turtles, not the conductor. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Oh man, getting that Hulk smash on that costume. Nice. That Fozzie Snake Plissken. I was wondering how you're going to pull it off, but there it is. Yep. The stubble is perfect.
Oh, buddy.
I had to make him look squinted, so instead of giving him a round pupil, I did a half a pupil.
Yeah, nice. Yeah.
He doesn't have any eyelids. Well, he kind of does, actually. Fozzie kind of has eyelids, actually. I should probably put those on there. But, yeah, I want him to look like that kind of squinty look, but I wonder if I can do that still. Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, give him the half Muppet eye. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's one that I want to watch again. It's been way too long. We totally blasted right through the third season of What We Do in the Shadows. That's the only one we have access to right now. I think the fourth season.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, it's so good. God, this show is so funny. I don't know that it was as strong as the first two seasons, but it was still really good. Like,
well, you got to remember that was COVID season.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so they were very limited on what location. I mean, because season 4 just wrapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's a funny ass show.
Rob's asking if you went to the What We Do Shadows party at Granite on Saturday night.
No. That was a thing that happened?
I guess
Man,
so.
that was my one. I didn't get to any of the parties at I didn't really do any like partying with anyone kind of at the show because I was drawing so much. I ended up just going back to the hotel room and drawing every night. But yeah, no, there was some cool stuff happening all around that show. It was a really cool venue too.
So where is it? Granite State.
Oh, so it's in Manchester, New Hampshire. Yeah,
Manchester. Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's a really pretty.
Yeah, I knew it was New Hampshire because Granite State, but I wasn't sure what city. Yeah. Although it'd be awesome if they made it in Vermont just to fuck with New Hampshire, but.
Yeah. Well, it's like the Cincy Comic Con that they had for you, not the Cincy Expo, but the Cincy Comic Con that was short lived. That Tony Moore show. It was actually in Covington, Kentucky. Like right on
really?
the border. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so there's a VIP/artist party at the Shashkeen bar down the street. It was completely What We Do in the Shadows themed.
Oh really? That's so fun, man. I would have loved to have gone to that. I love that show. It's brilliant.
It would only been good if they would have changed the bar to Naja's for the night. Oh, and Randy's The Hulk is Fire.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah, that's a killer Hulk. Makes me think of the Sal Buscema Hulk, wandering the void. That's the Hulk. That's the Hulk, man.
Yeah, only Hulk for me, man. I just.
Yep. God, that was so good. I want to read all those again.
That's
so good.
Telling you.
Right before there is like peak Banner and Control version, and then he just loses it all.
Like nobody captured energy like that guy.
Man. No, man, no.
I'm telling you, man. Those
yeah.
Stuff just jumped off the page just when you were stuff, man. Just crazy.
It was the way he would do those big slugfest fights. Hulk would be fighting some big dude like him, like the UFOs guy or something like that. It's just like
just haymaker after haymaker in every frame. You know, just incredible.
And you didn't have to worry about the damage because it wasn't anywhere. You know,
yeah.
You felt the power. That's the thing. You felt the power. Like
so much energy.
Character you felt the power behind it. Now it's like, look at the stuff. I'm like, what's going on, man?
Yeah.
Thor smack a guy across his face with his hammer, and the guy just went irk.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening right now? What's going on? It's crazy.
I still haven't submitted myself to the new Thor movie yet.
Me neither.
I tend to do it.
Price on your head, man. I might not be able to talk to you anymore.
I just want to see if it's finally the one that's going to push me to peak rage, and then I'm just going to stop.
Man. Don't do it, buddy.
All of them.
Don't do it. Don't go to bed.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, man.
If you hate Batman, damn.
Yeah. I'm a purist though. I have to, for the sake of completion, I have to see it, and I'm just gonna let let the damage be what it is.
Watch it and rewind. It's a better movie.
I want to see how. I guess for my own satisfaction, I want to see how badly they butcher the God Butcher story.
Dude, you must see the bad tattoos.
Sorry, what's that?
The tattoos.
Oh.
I'm sure everyone's seen the trailer, right?
I think so. Yeah, like you mean the tattoos that Butcher has, the God Butcher, or
no, the tattoos that Thor have.
Oh yeah.
What?
I haven't seen it. I will not see it.
Fuck, dude, that's like prison style tattoos. So terrible.
No,
I'm telling you, man. Don't do it.
No.
Yeah.
I appreciate the warning. I know what to.
Don't do it.
Oh boy.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Nathan nailed it perfect by saying they're prison tats. There's no
Definitely.
yeah, because it's all that just that really bad line art, no real color, and just like
in South Africa we call it a stuka. That's S-T-U-K, a stuka.
Man.
Yeah,
well, that's unfair.
I want to say more about it now. Yeah, but
I can't wait actually to come back.
You, Mike, please. I'm pleading with you, Mike. Please don't do it.
The R.I.P. Loki tattoo is just.
We'll do like a Thor night or something.
I'm doing it old Beretta style. Never take your eye off the sparrow. Don't do it.
If we do a Thor night, though, we need to have 2 cameras on you. One of you watching the movie while you're trying to draw.
Oh, yeah.
Dude. Yeah.
Just ragey hot takes on the movie.
Just see how many brushes and pencils you snap.
Mike, Thor's our dude, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Randy
you
watched
know what,
it
though?
twice.
I already feel like they can't get worse than they've been. So
buddy.
No. Buddy, take back your words.
Yeah, you're gonna be praying for Dutch angles and and no jokes.
Yo, man. You're gonna be praying for death, guy. Pray for death.
After you watch it, you're probably going to go, hey, let's cleanse the palate and watch She-Hulk.
Yeah.
That's how.
Because I went in knowing what it was.
Need to see some twerking.
Oh my God. It just gets worse and worse, man.
Oh, man.
It hurts. It hurts.
Oh man, everyone's making comments. So Rob said it should have been called Gods and Roses. Translate, it's one of the most self-conflicted films.
Man.
Oh God. No, Mike, please. Don't do it.
No, I have
Think of the children.
I have to think
of the children.
It's been a while since I've tested my pain threshold, so I need to see where I'm at with that,
Oh, Mike, don't do it. Don't go to bed with no price on your head.
Yeah.
One day we'll get good things. Maybe.
Hey,
when they stop using so much CGI, fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the new Fletch movie, get on it.
The new which movie?
Fletch.
Fletch?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, you guys weren't here last week. Never mind. No. So they came out with a new Fletch movie called Confess.
Really?
Yep. And it's good. I mean, you know, they changed the source material because source material is like from the early 70s. But
Right.
they stay pretty true to it, just like the original two movies. And they just don't do the physical comedy because John Hamm's not as good at physical comedy as Chevy Chase is. But
Right.
so they lean more into the like charm and deadpan comedy. Yeah. And other than one really just dated, cringing line, pardon me, that comes at almost the very end of the movie. Like the script is tight. It's a really good story, and it's a good Fletch story. So I don't know if you've read the books or not, but
I haven't, no. But I don't think I even I think I knew that there was the Chevy Chase movies were like based on something. Yeah, I just didn't. I don't think I was aware of the books. Yeah.
Honestly, it's one of those things like moments where I would say the movies are better than the books.
Oh wow!
Because of the actors playing Fletch, both made Fletch very charming.
Right.
And the scripts, play to their charm. The book, he's just an unwavering asshole.
Oh, I got you.
Like there's moments where it's kind of funny because the pushback that he gives, but then he just remains such an asshole. You're like, I wouldn't mind seeing him get his comeuppance a little bit. So.
Right, yeah. Well, there you are, Neil. I think we're just about there.
That's a
adding that fuzzy texture. Trying to anyway. Oh, do you want it in color, Neil? I can do it in color if you want. I'll leave it optional for you. Whatever you want. Let us know in the comments, Neil.
Yeah, Rob's talking about like 20 years ago, they were trying to do the Fletch 1 before they cast Jason Lee, who would also be good as Fletch. But they should have gone with Son of Fletch at that point, or the kind of the gag play on the cover. But Neil said black and white is good.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
All right, Hulk is done.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to give Mike somebody first. Yeah, because you're just.
Yep, no problem.
Give him a chance to catch up to you, buddy.
No, I think we're caught up.
All right.
That's your fourth, right, Mike?
This is my third, actually. Yeah.
He's got 3. Pardon me. All right, Mike, I'll let you call it. Odd or even?
Odd.
All right, Trey, you still around? Hey, there's Trey. Yep, Trey's right there. Name's Ed Harley. Yep. Trey, you got Mike, and Barry, you got Hugh.
I hope you don't mind, Barry.
Oh, Michael Pena said Hulk is crazy. He's loving it.
Thanks, Mike. Yeah, there's only one Hulk for me, Savage Hulk.
Oh, yeah. And you called it earlier, Mike, when you said Trey wants magic.
Magic? Sweet. You got it, man.
I forgot about that.
It's magic, man.
That's a good character.
Oh, she's always fun to draw.
Yeah.
I like drawing in like in the early, like, I don't know, there's so many different costumes too, like the just the original, like New Mutants kind of blended costume where her horns are kind of like in the mini series, like when her horns almost look like they're kind of fleshy as opposed to more demonic, you know what I mean? Yeah, cool character for sure.
I know. It'll be some interesting convo. Hey, Mike. So when you were doing your Ninja Turtles cover, what was the thought process behind you choosing to do that layout? What was the idea in your brain?
You know what? There was yeah, it was one of those things where with the turtles you can kind of do anything. And I know Justin had suggested that he really wanted the whole team on there, and the whole team includes Jenica, so I knew I was going to have Jenica involved, and I just didn't know what I wanted to do, so I came up with a couple of layouts actually. One was a more dynamic kind of rooftop sort of scene with all of them, but the gimmick in this storyline or in this issue, this arc, is that the turtles' old enemy Shredder has come to them. I think, or he's either come to them with a need to work with them. So they kind of go under the tutelage of Shredder for a mission. I think they're going to war against the Rat King or something like that. So the turtles are kind of working with Shredder in this story arc. So I kind of thought for them they would have to kind of be inside Shredder's head a little bit, and so that's just kind of where the image came from of them crawling on and crawling out of a empty Shredder. I didn't really have an environment picked out. I didn't really think too much on that, so I ended up just going with just a standard kind of Nebula style background. But yeah, I had some ideas around it for sure. I actually thought they were going to go with the other layout. The other layout was a big kind of like a dynamic rooftop pose with everybody flying through the air, kind of coming at you. But yeah, they went with the more cerebral kind of thing, and yeah, it was fun. It was just nice to finally work on the the main book, and it was really cool. How about you, man?
Yeah, like for me too, this one was actually the second one. Like the one that I was looking actually more forward to was the first concept that we had did. But I mean, I still liked it. I still liked how this one turned out and everything. But my whole idea with this one was when I was doing it, it's like I go, okay, the turtles have been drawn out, how many times, what I'm saying, with their weapons and stuff like that. But a lot of the times when I see the poses and stuff with the weapons, they're just kind of these lunging poses and stuff like that, right? And I said, what I'm going to do is I actually said I'm going to put them in traditional stances to those weapons. So when you see Don in that movie, that's actually a staff stance so I was looking at martial arts forms.
Oh, very cool.
Leo's pose there is from a sword form. Donnie's stance there is from a staff form. So is Michelangelo's from the nunchaku. But the only one that's not really is Ralph, because I needed to how I had to fit him in.
Right.
So that pose is more like thing, but the rest of the poses were more like traditional stance poses. So I wanted to just kind of more or less emphasize the weapon, emphasize the tool behind the turtle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
More so than the fact that, one guy's, eyepiece is blue and the other is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
I wanted to emphasize more their traditional weapons and weapons behind them. And so that's what I was thinking when I was doing this one. And so each of those poses that you see, those are actually poses from traditional stances, from weapons forms. So
sweet. That's a cool idea, man. Yeah. Nice when you can throw that bit of reality in there too, and someone who knows those weapons will recognize that.
Yeah. There's a Batman book, just to get onto Batman again, but there's a Batman book where it goes into the origin story, where it's also they literally took the pages from Bruce Lee's training book and put those poses
for sure,
as which is pretty cool.
Hey, who's the one bringing Batman into this Turtles conversation?
Not
my fault. They did a comic book together.
Yeah, that's a great. Well, that's a good comic book too.
I just feel like sometimes when they do martial arts characters, like a lot of the stuff, the guys don't really kind of take the time enough to do the research on whatever techniques that they're doing. And I appreciate when they do stuff like that. You know, and thing, because the thing with the turtles, they have very distinct weapons for each of them, because they, Splinter gave them those weapons particularly for to reflect their, you know what I'm saying, their
personalities, like their
personalities, and you know what I'm saying, basically gave them the opposite of what their personalities were, so it would force them to, you know what I'm saying, so I just feel like sometimes it's like, yeah, guys, I think you guys need to emphasize their tools more, you know what I'm saying, and what they do with those tools. And I think you could do a lot of cool stuff within the books where they're actually, you get them into scenes where they're really doing wild stuff with their tools, you know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And I think their fighting poses and stuff should feel different, their movement should always feel different, when you're fighting with sais, it's going to be a lot different than when you're fighting with katanas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two very distinct range weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Well, when the swords come out, you know what I mean. It's the fight is going only in one direction at that point. Like,
no, that's it.
Yeah.
So
that's when the hard.
And he's using, and he has a double sword, and he's using a double sword technique too.
Yeah.
So which is a harder form to learn in the traditional sword arts.
Oh, for sure.
And it's also only a ninja form, by the way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Would it be twice as hard?
No, it's just only ninjas use two katanas or two swords at one time, where samurais would only use one.
Well, actually, Musashi did. Musashi. Yeah.
Yeah, he had two. He had the.
He was actually the guy who founded like the two heaven slaying sword technique, I believe.
Yeah. He had the wakizashi and the katana, right?
Yeah. And he was a two-handed fighter.
Yeah.
Musashi.
He could also just take you down with a stick. Because the stick was just the sword.
Dangerous. It was pretty dangerous.
Oh yeah.
So that's just how I was looking at it when I was doing those.
No, that's a really cool approach, man. Absolutely. Yeah.
You want you're drawing now, Hugh?
Oh yeah.
I was willing to wait. I figured you.
Let's just let you wait.
Well, I figured you were giving it a chance for everybody to catch up to you. That's all. I get it.
It's all good, buddy.
Can you get Cloak and Dagger on there?
Cloak and Dagger. Oh yes, for sure. Thank you. That's a cool one to draw.
So we have Treyo's up there saying he wants Darth Vader versus TMNT.
Oh yeah,
that would be. I mean, I said in the chat that would be the shortest fight ever. I mean, that's like that's Bambi versus Godzilla type fight right there. You know what I mean, especially if you're getting like end of Rogue One Darth Vader.
True. Yeah. Just Darth Vader.
Yeah. Could you imagine him walking into like the Foot Clan, and then trying to do something, and he just goes just that crazy on him? Yeah, he'd be. Yeah. I mean, it'd be a great fan film because that's the only length you'd get out of it. It'd be a 5-minute fight. And Shredder comes up, tries to bow up, and he just crushes the helmet. Give Leo some lightsabers. Leo's not a Jedi. He'd end up cutting his own hands off or something.
Well, not necessarily, because he doesn't cut off his own hands with a sword.
Yeah, but to use a lightsaber.
I saw an interesting post about it was a guy who teaches sword talking about lightsabers, and it was all about how, if it's a heat weapon, like a contained edged blade that can like energy blade that can cut through anything, it wouldn't have any weight.
Yeah.
So your fighting style wouldn't actually represent anything that resembles a sword fighting style. You'd probably just walk up with your wrists just going a million miles an hour and just basically Cuisinart someone apart. You know what I mean? Like just dice them like as if you were, walking through spider webs or something. Just like the hand just doing this, just cut like, you know what I mean? Because you'd have no resistance. There'd be no blade resistance at all. So I thought it was kind of interesting. I hadn't thought about that, and I thought that was kind of discussion around.
It's light. Yeah, it's always been the thing. I mean, Even, the only way we have any weight to it, and it wouldn't be that much weight anyway. If it was plasma, you'd have a little bit, but it still might as well be nothing.
Right.
But because that like, my thing with the lightsaber is like, how does it know where to stop?
Well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's
Fuck. That's like that's boggled my mind since I was very young.
Yeah.
It's like, how does it stop? Why is there no mirror in the front? Why is the laser not stopping against him? Fuck.
It's true.
Because I had a laser and I would shine it out at night, and like if you see the beam just continues. So how did they get it short?
And you notice that the one thing in Star Wars they don't have is a cat race. Because I'm thinking they probably all got killed by the first Jedi with lightsabers, because they would just be chasing around like, the cats steal the little laser pointers,
beeping right onto the blade. Yeah.
Oh, sorry about that one.
Ooh. Damn it! Third cat this week. This one might be my last one today, guys, only because I have another show that I'm doing at 10 o'clock, and I gotta prepare for that as well. But we'll see how it goes.
It's unacceptable.
Okay. Rob came in with some pseudoscience answer here. The size of the lightsaber blade is determined by the size of the kyber crystal and its orientation within the hilt.
Kyber crystal.
Yeah. I mean,
yes, but realistically.
Yeah, I was about to say, sure, I can make up any bullshit. And say, there's a little dial.
It's that little screw on the side.
It works. It works like a gas grill. You got the little igniter light. Yeah.
Well, there is technically, if you go look at the first Star Wars books that describe lightsaber, there is a little switch that says blade length adjuster. So it's there.
Oh, and Barry's backing him up. All right, so we got somebody seconding the pseudoscience. Yeah, Barry's like, yes, the distance between the crystals and the hilt. I mean, I'll applaud the fact that someone tried to say, hey, this is how it works, but I challenge you to take a crystal and hit it with a light beam and see what it does. It doesn't stop the light.
And then again, like if the crystal's in the hilt, then the hilt is again where all the weight is. There's no weight to the blade. There's still
but I'm talking about the light. Light doesn't stop traveling because it hits a crystal. It hits a crystal. It hits a crystal and becomes a prism. So now you've got the lightsaber basically turned into the Pink Floyd album.
Right.
Exactly.
You tell them.
Clears that up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, just say magic at that point. I don't care. It's, but you gotta have some.
I demand accuracy in my Space Wizard movies. Thank
exactly. I mean, again, they're shooting light at people in armor, and it goes through somehow.
All of a sudden, like, hey, where did everybody from Sketchy go?
Yeah, they're all like, fuck. Actually, we did lose about 7 people.
Oh, damn, Stefan. Oh, man. Hilarious.
Man, I am being brought to check left and right in the chat here. There's like 4.
There it goes.
Yeah, also Star Wars has 4 cat species. And kyber crystals are focusing crystals. Yeah, so are all the crystals that the hippies put in their windows in California. Still doesn't stop light. Those are focusing crystals.
What about Harry Potter's wand?
Oh, fuck Harry Potter. Oh, no. That's one of those movies where I actually rooted for the bad guy.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
And by the bad guy, I mean, Harry Potter, because, he's the bad guy.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do.
Same thing, different galaxy. What are we talking about? Did I miss something? oh, he's saying that Harry Potter is the same thing as Star Wars.
Exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, she was laughing to the bank, brother.
Yep, she was.
Laughed all
She's
the
still
way.
laughing.
Still laughing.
All right. Stole that book from Neil Gaiman and went all the way up with it.
All the way up.
Books of Magic, people, look it up.
Yeah.
Straight up Harry Potter.
My friend Tom Fowler's drawing that comic book, and it looks incredible. He's doing amazing things with it. But yeah, I was like, "Are you?"
Oh, they brought Books of Magic back.
I think so. He's been sharing stuff on Twitter the last
cool.
like year or so. I think it might have just been a mini or something. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, he was showing some really awesome drawings from it, or maybe it was just a pitch or something. But it looked really cool.
Oh, Barry's giving us a TED talk on lightsabers now. Yeah, true. Yeah, I saw that too, where they said the writer of the Hunger Games said she never saw Battle Royale. I'm like, no, there's no way she didn't.
Oh yeah, for sure, full of it. That was Battle Royale all day.
Yep. Yes, it's a Jed talk. Yes, way to go, Rob. Way to bring it in. Actually, I think we have one more open. So I know Mike said you'll have to leave, but so one of the other guys can take it. But yeah, we have one more for Randy, whoever finishes.
I don't know if I'll get done before Hugh, but
yeah, doubtful.
I don't know. He was giving you guys a challenge now. Giving you his path. He's drawing left-handed. Randy, I'm assuming you mean Gonzo. I want to make sure I'm not missing a character that exists out there.
Gonzo's so much fun to draw.
He wants Gonzo as John Wick.
Nice.
John Wick.
There's a theory that someone pumped around. I forget where I saw it, but I was so upset I didn't come up with this, but it's so great that John Wick is actually Ted from Bill and Ted in the timeline where they failed and he had to go to military school. I was like, oh, that's so good.
That's actually kind of funny, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I like the John Wick movies.
Well, the first one's great. Second one's okay, but the third one, man, I mean, like, they watched Fast and the Furious 9 and went, we can make that movie look believable. I mean, because like the end where he falls off the building and just, like a Looney Tune hits every fucking railing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, yeah, the third movie is one of those they rushed way too quick to get out.
I heard they're making a Berserker movie too, which is basically John Wick, isn't it? Like,
yeah, it's superhero John Wick. Yeah,
yeah,
more of a superhero John Wick,
like Weapon X John Wick kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
you can read. Yeah,
you knew that was the reason they put out a comic book. I mean, anytime you put out a comic book where the character looks like a real actor and is tied into the real actor, that's all it is. It's just they're storyboarding it.
Well, it's been effective. It's certainly worked for the MCU,
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, that was reversed because when they first made Nick Fury look like Sam, they asked Samuel L. Jackson if he would mind because that was long before he was really blowing up yet. And,
right? Yeah,
and he was smart enough to go, "Oh fuck yeah," Because yeah. The same thing with the boys when they made Huey look like Simon Pegg.
Simon Pegg, yeah.
Yeah, because it was before Simon Pegg was really getting super big, and that was the sad part. Just they didn't get the boys made in time for Simon Pegg to still be.
No,
Huey.
it's true. Yeah,
he was just too old by that point.
Too old now, yeah. But it's yeah. The old in the comics, it's like especially the way Derek drew him, it's just like, oh my god, page after page of Simon Pegg. You know.
Yeah, it's all it was. Yeah,
it's amazing. All right, let's get some washes in here now. Yeah, Randy gave me a cool request that the show actually wanted a Trigon infected Swamp Thing, so that was a fun one to do. Yeah, it was actually weirdly unnerving to draw because like, you know, it was so unfamiliar, even though it was just basically Swamp Thing with another set of eyeballs. It just completely changed the feeling of the character. Like it was pretty interesting. Yeah, it was a fun piece.
Yeah, I was wondering how you're going to do that.
Yeah,
to give it the Trigon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Sketchbook was great, actually. It had some really nice pieces in there.
I'm looking forward to hitting some shows next year and actually get my sketchbook back up.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Yeah, my one regret is that I didn't get any sketches at this show, but I did get Kevin Eastman sign my Palladium book, which was pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
And I didn't get to do it myself personally because the lineup for him was like 4 hours deep all the time.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And even though he was only about 25 feet away from me, it was just I didn't want to abuse the privilege of my pass and jump the line or anything like that. Like there's people that really wanted to thank him for I mean, we're coming up on 40. Next year's going to be the 40th anniversary, or the 2 years I think is the. Yeah. 2024 will be the 40th anniversary of the Turtles, man. That's going to be it's a pretty big deal. Like that's huge.
Damn, Hugh.
Oh,
I just saw Hugh's Cloak and Dagger.
Oh yeah, perfect. Crazy.
Yeah, Randy, you were here earlier when Mike was talking about the show, but yeah, he's definitely going to be back to defend the title.
Oh yeah, I have to. I have no choice.
You need theme music though, man.
Yeah. Oh, they did an amazing job introducing everyone in that sketch battle. It was really cool. Clearly the guy, behind it was like really into wrestling or whatever. He gave us all great intros, and it was a small room. It was a small room, but man, they brought the thunder. It was pretty cool.
Righty.
Yeah, that looks great.
That one.
Oh, good stuff.
Nice.
Awesome.
My man murdered it.
Yeah, man, that looks great.
Murdered it.
All right, Nathan. So you got Randy's request, and it's artist choice, but he asked for
artist choice.
Yeah, he said. Well, he got two choices: either Bert as John Wick or Gonzo as Hunter S. Thompson.
John Wick or
Gonzo as Hunter S. Thompson.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I didn't want to influence. That's when I was laying into.
Oh, that's funny, man. Yeah.
Who was the
That one's for Rob Denner.
Rob.
Yeah, I'll share the spreadsheet with you guys when it's all done, so you know whose art you did for him.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Rob loved it. Killed Nathan. Thanks. Great addition to the Casey collection.
Yes,
Awesome,
yes, it is.
Randy won't be upset if Hugh wants to do the other one.
I have to go.
Yeah,
I got an interview. We shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure Cloak and Dagger is nice and right. You know, I really do enjoy the coaster nights because of the differentness that comes up, and it's just like, yeah, draw this, draw that, you know, and you're just not stuck on one thing, you know. Keeps the mind fresh and going.
I agree.
Good God, it does.
What happened?
I don't know. I think.
You okay, man?
I think he just realized who Gonzo and Hunter S. Thompson were.
I'm paraphrasing from the movie where he's like, where they spill the Coke and he's like, look what God did.
Yes, yeah.
That's one that I watch every time I see that it's on or whatever. That's a good one.
Yeah,
good fun.
Such a good movie.
Great soundtrack too. I had the soundtrack on cassette tape, I think, actually, and it was fantastic.
Have you ever seen Where Buffalo Roam?
I don't think so.
It's Bill Murray playing Hunter S. Thompson.
Oh, really? Interesting. Wow. When did that come out?
Oh, 1980, 81.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
No, I never saw that. I had no idea that existed. Yeah, Benicio del Toro is amazing in that movie too. Like, just
yeah,
just incredible. Adrenochrome.
Yeah, Randy. That's why I didn't bring up Rum Diaries. That's the Hunter S. Thompson movie that's not worth mentioning.
This has been a fun night. Fun night.
Oh man, the poor dog next door is howling all the time, making me crazy. I feel bad for it though. I don't know. Living in an apartment building sucks sometimes. Because, you know, it's not my dog. I can't do anything about it, but I hear the poor thing crying 12 hours a day. Like, and really howling. Like, it just sucks, man. I don't know if that's coming through on the mic at all, but...
Nope, no.
Yeah, that's good.
That's cool. I wouldn't want to hear no dog howling.
No.
Oh, thanks, Rob. Rob said, seriously, so good to have tags back. Can't say it enough. Dicey has been fun in a different way, but just not the same without tags. Yeah, tags is more interactive. Dicey is just, you know, us nerding out and playing D&D. I get it. Yeah, I'm glad
I'm trying to figure out how I can get around that because I really want to get back into some role playing.
Oh, just join us. I'll walk you through it. Yeah,
I really do. I want to. It's just it's nothing more than the time. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
Same here.
Just wait till we start TMNT. Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, that one we might have a waiting list if everybody wants to play that one.
Oh yeah.
Hell,
You gonna be rolling up original characters, or are you gonna be playing with?
No, doing it right out of the. I'm in the middle of coding the character sheet. I got to work out a couple bugs.
Okay, right on.
So, and then it will be interactive, just like the D&D sheets. But yeah, we'll be rolling them up just like you would, in the game.
Sweet, that's fun.
Or spending the points more than rolling up,
Right? Yeah, yeah. All the BioE points and all that stuff. Yeah. Which is actually a pretty solid system. They you can do a lot with it. And then sometimes you get a bad amount to work with, and you can't do much. You have a character that maybe isn't fully bipedal, or doesn't have doesn't have full ability to speak, or
if you have wings and you don't have the extra hands,
or wings, no hands, or like you're something big that you have to. I mean, if you start out as something humongous, like a huge animal, and then you have a little bit less to work with sometimes.
Well, you lower your size though, then get more PE back.
Yeah, you lower your size, then you get all those points back, and then, or if you're a smaller creature,
I was about to say, you're screwed if you're a smaller creature.
Smaller, if you roll up like field mouse or something, you're kind of limited in what you can do in terms of adding weight to your body. Like you'd have to be yeah. It's interesting though. It's a really interesting system. Trey, did you want magic and color here? I should probably flash your color down before I gotta run. I got a few minutes.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Well, he's loving it.
Oh,
he hasn't replied yet, but he just says he's loving it, so I'm not sure if he wants to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
you let me know if you want to color or black and white, man. I'll give you a minute there, and I'll jump in.
He said he'd like color, but your choice.
Okay.
No.
That's right. Just put one streak. Done.
There you go, buddy.
That's right. You ever like the Mel Gibson blue streak from Braveheart and be done with it? Just totally,
Yeah, I'll wait. Oh, yeah, he said, yeah, okay. Sorry, I had a message coming in here. I'll throw a little bit of color on. Why not? Where are you at?
All right, here we go. Cloak
and dagger. Nice. That one is for Barry. Nice.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah. That was Barry?
Yep, that was for Barry. Yep.
Hope you like Bear.
Well done, sir.
A little bit of watercolor on here. Yeah, that looks good, man.
Yeah, it looks great, buddy. Gonzo's coming out crazy.
I know. I was watching that, like trying not to give too much away, but I keep looking at it and bringing it on screen.
And Mike, you murdered that magic. Looks crazy. It looks magic.
Randy saying this is his first coaster, and he gets a badass Gonzo. So hype.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true. This is his first. Oh, and it's first for you, first night here. Look at that. We made first matches.
Night of firsts.
Mm-hmm. So, did you recently go back to South Africa, Nathan, or?
I was there stuck waiting for my visa to be approved or get the stamp and sent back to me. So I was stuck there till end of June,
Oh, wow.
July, end of July actually, and then only came back in August, and then I'm leaving now for 2 weeks again in October, and then I'll be back till December, and then back and forth.
Cool. How long of a travel time is that?
It's a 22-hour flight.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's rough.
yeah. All of our buddies just did the Comic-Con Africa there.
Yes, yeah.
They're on safari and they've done all kinds of cool stuff up there, man. It was
I
hated missing that show. Like I was invited to be there as well. I was a huge honor to be asked to go, but it just didn't work out for me this year. And I was lucky enough to be able to go to Granite instead, as which was just so awesome as well. But seeing the photos of the guys in Africa, like, looks like they're having quite a time there too.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. I saw Tony Moy was having a blast with
Yeah.
his dad.
Yeah, with his dad. Yeah, his dad's with him. That's awesome. Yeah,
he's making
pretty
such
cool.
funny videos.
Dad looks like he's a hilarious guy. Tony's a super funny guy, so I sort of get a sense of where you're getting a sense of humor from. So from the photos.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, Hugh, I like that little swoosh line you got in there too. Nice.
I'm sure has to throw some light.
Yeah, no, that's perfect. Yeah. So what podcast are you going to, Mike?
It's I'm not sure if we're going live tonight or what, but it's I think it's called The Unknown Factor. I think the guy who's interviewing me is called The Unknown Factor. He's a rapper, I believe, and the hip hop, sort of a hip hop company. I think that I don't know a whole lot, but I had a questionnaire to fill out, which was pretty cool, and I think we're probably going to talk a little bit about wrestling and stuff like that. So I'm not really sure, but yeah.
Sounds like fun, buddy.
Yeah, good. I don't know this. I don't know this fella at all, but
I'm gonna spit some bars. All right, I'm gonna spit some bars. Give him a quick 16, guy.
Yeah. I don't know if I got the right flow
16,
today. We'll see.
Oh, hey, Mike. Randy put in there same deal for next year. You and Eric need travel. Let me know.
Oh, dude, crazy.
Randy, why?
Well, he just wants his belt back.
Randy's making it so emotional right now.
No,
Randy has us tearing up, man. That's crazy.
I can't wait to get back there, man. Honestly, it was such a cool show. Like so good. And that was on the heels of Fan Expo, which was actually a really good show too. Like it was, that was my Fan Expo was my best show I think I've ever had, and then Granite ended up kind of like, in many ways, kind of burying Fan Expo, just in ways that were surprising to me, because Fan Expo is the biggest thing we have in Canada, so. It was really, really something, man. Really special show. And it's been there for 20 years. And that was the thing that really, I think I heard the most was vendors who've been doing the show for 10 and 15 years now. They all said, "Oh, I always return to this one, no matter what. I always come to this show. This is my big show of the year." I think I've heard Ben Bishop say the same thing, that like for him, like Granite's very much like New York Comic-Con. Like it's a gigantic show, very, very captured audience. So
Wade's saying you're only saying that because you won the belt.
Well, I do feel like it may have been fixed, or maybe the intimidation factor kicked in, super strong, but I didn't do better drawings than those guys. I managed to win, I think, because I used bigger paper. So next year I'm going to suggest that everyone use big paper.
No.
And
Why give away your advantage, man?
No, because then I don't want to have the advantage. I want to know that I can do it. I mean, maybe I should have disqualified myself because I used larger paper. I don't know, but
did you forget what a joke was?
No, I know.
Okay, all right.
No, I know you're joking. Yeah.
Man, here it's talking about disqualifying.
Hold that belt with pride, Bullet. Hold that belt with pride.
That's what I mean. I take it seriously.
And break the walls down. So is that it?
Sorry. Yeah, that is it. That is we have cleared the list for the evening.
Are we supposed to lay out our?
That would be nice.
Do you guys want to see all the pretty coasters? Yes. All the pretty coasters. Look at all the pretty.
All the pretty coasters.
So pretty.
All right.
Hugh's got too many coasters. You can't get them on camera.
My desk on a tilt, so I'm gonna have to.
I don't know if I got that. Yep.
Go a little to your right. A little to your right. A little up, Hugh.
Little up.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There we go.
All right, got the Phantom Star Killer, Incredible Hulk, Clifford the Big Angry Dog, some bullshit from Murray from Mass Effect, Cloak and Dagger. Mike, let's see. We got the Fozzie Snake Plissken, the Beetlejuice. Forgot about that. Awesome. Slash non-musician version and Magic.
Nice. Still got to throw a little more color on Magic, but yeah.
For Nathan, we got Awesome Lady Death, Awesome Casey Jones, and we were working on the Gonzo. Oh man, that Gonzo's gonna be tits. That is awesome.
Keep kicking ass.
Oh yeah, that's killer, man. That looks great.
Nathan.
All right. Props to Randy for that suggestion, and everybody contributing to kind of massage the suggestion to go that route. So good. Oh yeah, as soon as he brought it up, like everyone was piling on with ideas, and he brought it back to Gonzo as Hunter S. Thompson. Like, yep, if there's a Muppet that's going to be Hunter S. Thompson, it's got to be Gonzo.
It's got to be him, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
You don't get weirder.
Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna throw some red in, I think, behind the Magic here. Throw a little piece of tape down. I think the other podcast guy's getting mad at me. I gotta jump off.
Don't be mad at me, man.
Mike.
These podcasters, they're so full of themselves.
Speaking
of that, effing nerds will be starting up in a week.
Mike, you're gonna have to spit a 60, no. You're gonna have to flip the script, buddy.
I know, it's true. All right, where's my red paint? Where's my red paint? Where are you, red paint? Yeah. Oh, you're the wrong red paint. Fine, whatever. Here we go. Yeah, it's been nice to be back, everyone. Thanks for joining us, and I was happy I was able to jump in. I didn't sign up on the sheet because I didn't know where our journey was going to take us last week and where we'd be this weekend. So I'm glad I was able to come here and spend it with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Kelly Williams was originally supposed to be with us tonight, but he forgot that he was going to be at Memphis Comic Con.
Yeah, Memphis, I think. Yep.
Yeah. So Mike was kind enough to jump in and fill that seat for us.
Oh, always happy.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh yeah, no problem. Hang out with you guys. Yeah, I'll be. Maybe I'll have a drink now.
You should.
Just to get me through the show.
If you're gonna talk about wrestling, man, you got to have at least
Oh yeah,
a good drink going on that.
Try to avoid controversial subjects, and I'll be okay. That's all. All right, there she is.
Uncouth, baby.
Thanks, guys. That was a lot of fun.
Tell Queen Erica I said hello.
For sure, I will, man. Yeah, she's got her headset on, working on her stuff tonight. So say hello, and yeah, we'll catch you guys soon. All right.
All right. Take care, Mike.
Ciao, dude. Have a good one.
Be good, everyone. See you later.
Yes, sir. That's crazy. Go, Nathan, go.
So, Hugh, you working on any new children's books or anything right now?
New children's books, no.
Nope.
No, not with the children's books right now. I'm actually trying to just balance out some time, figuring out, getting a few other things done. It's 2023 should be an interesting year.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited. You know what I'm saying? Things with you, things with other stuff,
Mm-hmm.
It should be cool. Maze just did their Kickstarter wallet for the mistakes.
To say I saw the post for mistakes number 2.
Yeah. So he's doing that. And I've had a few other people asking me to do covers and stuff. So I mean, it's gonna be on
Very cool.
a couple books that they got going on. So it should be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty interesting. But a lot of cool stuff happening. So I'm excited. But the children's books, that's on hold for me for a little bit while I get some of this other energy out.
That's cool.
It was cool. I knocked out 2.
Mm-hmm.
First one out, won Children's Book of the Year award, so I'm happy.
Yeah. That's a good hit.
Out the gate. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a good one. But like I said, we got our stuff we working on with you and just some other stuff down the pipe coming. So yeah, it's going to be really busy, but a good busy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Paul is saying that your cover for Mistakes is so good on Kickstarter.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I try to, certain, like, when it comes to, like, when Mike was saying, when it comes to styles and stuff and certain things, you just, it's like you kind of just have to stick with what's on model. And that's how I feel like when I'm doing different styles like that. When I'm doing stuff like that, like, I just like to kind of keep on model, but, tell my own story, So the work for me in that regards becomes, me telling my story on the page, as opposed to trying to do some kind of different look to the characters that is not, the look of the book, right? So that's just how I feel with that kind of stuff. It becomes about where, your story that you're telling on the page, as opposed to just doing some styles. Like that's the same with like the Rick and Morty stuff too. I think Rick and Morty is like funny for what it is,
Mm-hmm.
The animation right down to everything else. And I think it's all a part of it, And so that's why I just try to stick on model and do those things and have fun.
So what are you doing with Rick and Morty? So if I'm asking.
I did a variant from before.
Okay, very cool.
Rick and Morty. That was Rick's new hat. That was a really cool one. And we had some fun with that. That was an interesting one because Steph and them couldn't see what I was doing. We weren't allowed to see what I was doing until it was done. It wasn't even like, dope. Here's the concept. Now you can see the concept that they're going with. It was like, okay, here's your book. You remember that, Steph? It was like, here's your book.
Oh, we have a book? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it had me so shook. It was like, sign this, sign that. Like, can't show him this, can't show him that. So I was shook. I was like, okay, I better not mess around with this. I was like, I don't want there to be any kind of problem. So, but they didn't even know what they were getting until it was done, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just glad it all worked out. Glad it all worked out. But it was funny because when they hit me up, when I got hit up to do it, Justin hit me up. He was like, yeah, I was wondering if you do Rick and Morty. And I said, no problem. What's Rick and Morty? So at that point, I hadn't even watched Rick and Morty. I didn't even know what Rick and Morty was. Right?
That's awesome. I envy you.
It was like, oh. So then I saw, luckily here I have Sean. I could do all the sort of like all the saved stuff, so I could just call it up and just watch some previous episodes, and it's like, okay, okay, I kind of get the humor. I kind of get the humor.
Which one did you do the cover?
It was Rick and Morty. Rick's new hat.
Rick's new hat. Sorry, yes, you did say that.
Yeah, it was was it a 4-parter?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was the first issue of the 4-parter.
Very cool.
Yeah, Rick's new hat. It's a fun one.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm assuming we can't talk about the other book that's coming out.
Well, I didn't, you know what? I was like,
yeah, I'm not sure. I've seen it, but I don't know if it's it's been approved, but I don't know if it's been sent yet. So yeah, or
did you?
released.
Oh, so you didn't see the finished?
No, I've seen it. I've seen the approved cover.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's been announced or anything, but it's another cool one.
Did you notice?
Yes.
Did you know?
Yes.
I was hoping you get a kick out of that.
Yeah, I got a raised eyebrow, and Justin was like, "Is that?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "That's awesome."
So did you catch it like right off the bat when you looked? Like, did you go, hey? Did it kind of hit you, or you kind of?
No, it took a moment because like I didn't even think that it would be there, and then so then I asked, I'm like, okay, because like I was looking at other characters on the page, and then Justin clued me in on it. I'm like, that's fucking funny. So,
yeah, we'll keep that a secret for everybody when it comes up.
Can't wait.
I think, right? What do you think? Keep it a secret?
Yeah. Because once Justin announced it, then we'll follow up on it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But that's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you got to see that thing.
We'll make it a tag special one night.
Yeah.
Randy, how you're gonna pay is get in touch with the artists, or you can contact me on Facebook. But you're gonna pay directly to the artist. That way they can arrange shipping for where they need to ship it to you. You pay them directly with the shipping, and we are just here to facilitate and have fun. But the money goes right to the artist on this. So, and it depends on the artist whether it's PayPal or Facebook Pay or whatever, however they arrange it. But pretty simple.
All the guys I did for today all have had previous stuff from me, so they should have my information stuff. Yeah,
the only new guys you did Michael Pena's. Have you done?
Oh, actually, Michael Pena. Yeah, actually, I have done something for Michael Pena before, I believe.
They're Randy and Michael were the two newbies today.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll hit up Michael. You know what? I'll hit up Matthew.
Well, we are kind of getting to the end here. Obviously, I will let Nathan finish up the coaster. How does it? No rush on that, but we're gonna kind of wrap this up. And so, real quick, guys, like if you're not already following Hugh and Nathan on, whether you're friends on Facebook or you can follow them on Instagram. I'm assuming, Nathan, where can people find you?
Nathan?
Yeah, he immediately, like, his hands disappeared as soon as I asked him. I thought he just bailed. Nathan, can you hear us, buddy? Uh-oh. Nathan. Oh, you can hear us.
The
Okay.
store moved to South Africa.
Yeah. Where can people find you online to follow your work? He's gonna write it out. Gotcha. Screen grab, everybody. Screen grab.
Might want a darker marker.
It reminds me of like old school electric company. For sure, it's got that vibe.
Electric company. Look at that.
I'll have him move it over. Ready.
Nathan rocks. You rock, Nathan. Nathan Phillips.
Slide your paper to your right just a little bit, bud. Flipped off a little bit. There you go. Boom.
There we go. Woo! Nathan.
All right. And Hugh, where can people follow you if they don't already know? But just remind them.
You guys can follow me on Facebook. Facebook Hugh Rookwood. You can follow me at Chosen Studios, CHOZEN Studios. You can always hit me up there, Facebook, Instagram, Chosen Studios, or Instagram, Hugh Rookwood Art. And yeah, guys, hit me up anytime. Looking forward to seeing some of you at these shows, conventions coming up. Again, thanks for the support always. You guys are awesome. And yeah, man, let's keep it sketchy.
Yeah. All right. So just a reminder, we are on our normal schedule now. So we will not be here next week. We'll be back in 2 weeks with the He-Man universe. He-Man. And then the show after that will be the TMNT show.
TMNT, baby.
Yeah. See everybody in 2 weeks. Y'all have a great weekend. Everybody on the East Coast, stay safe. Got hurricanes coming. Be good.
Yes. Stay safe.